Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sons of Kojima podcast. This is episode 84, and we're joined by a lovely group of people here. We're joined by the biggest chode himself, Freddy Fazfuck.
First of all, the things you were saying are incorrect. Second of all, I hit everyone. And third of all, how you doing?
We're also joined by the laughable Loophole.
Ahoy, hoy.
And we're joined also by the carnivorous Kaz.
Hey, what's up?
And we're also joined by that Fred Fucks kid.
Wonderful.
God damn!
He's in the sandwich!
He ate the sandwich
I
already!
knew it.
Oh, what's going on? Hi, guys. Eat that sandwich.
What a faggot.
So, hello, everyone. Welcome, excuse me. Oh, it looks like the chat. You guys win. All right, so I got like, I don't know, 50 bites of the sandwich to mail out to people. All right, so hi, everybody. Welcome to the 84th edition of Sons of Kojima podcast, the SoKast for short. Excuse me, I don't know what's happening. Something, very tasty accident just happened. Anyways, so no announcements off the top. Except thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for showing up. As always, we appreciate your viewers submitted topics, feedback, presents, all these things. We're very grateful, as always. So, as I said, no announcements. I don't know. How's everybody on the panel doing? How are you guys doing today? We normally don't do this. Let's hear how our fellow co-hosts are doing on this fine day.
I'm doing fantastic, actually. Just been playing a lot of Overwatch and been studying. Unlike Mr. Kaz here, who's just been studying and completely ditching us for it.
And waiting for my copy of Overwatch. Okay.
Wow.
I'm
You're
still waiting for it.
You told us yesterday you had it.
No, I had it, but I sold it because I wasn't gonna play when I'm having tests. So I'm waiting for another copy. Because gotta get good grades. Gotta be a good boy.
A good boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Good
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
All right. So.
All right, do you have
Fuck
no
her
money?
Oh man. So all right. So that's good. I'm glad to hear people are doing well. How about you, Mr. Lipple? I'm sure you're having a doozy of a day.
Oh yeah, yesterday was terrible, but today I'm doing better. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling normal. All right.
What made it so terrible?
All right. So yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday?
Did you
No,
finally?
it was 2 days ago.
Did you finally get to go out with Leanna? Is that
No, that's coming up soon though. That's coming up
that
soon.
couple
I'm telling
years?
you.
That couple years is almost here, man.
It's coming up soon. Yeah, I think it's July 17th is the day, and there's gonna be something
shit.
special on that day.
Well, their parents are there now, so maybe you can ask for their blessing if you get on the stream with Phil.
Oh yeah, I will definitely try to do that. But July 17th is the day. I have something special planned for that day, actually.
Wow.
Be on the lookout for that. But
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
what was it?
It's gonna be like
Monday.
Leanna appreciation.
We'll see.
Uh-oh.
Maybe something similar, but something bigger,
Oh, no.
something bigger and better.
Are we announcing this right now? I had no idea this was coming.
It's
Look,
announced right now.
Wow.
Ever since someone told me it was almost a couple years. It's almost a couple years. You're right. It's time to achieve what I set out to do. So there will be something special related to Leanna, July 17th on the 2-year anniversary.
Oh, it's your
of me
guys'
asking
2-year
for-
anniversary.
Oh yeah, the proposed 2-year anniversary.
Wow.
So now that she's finally an adult, maybe now that she's legal, I can finally say stuff that I am able to say. July 17th. Be on the lookout for that.
Wow. It'd be Love Live.
Love Live.
Wow. And, that being the 2-year anniversary, that might then become an anniversary in itself.
Yeah.
That might be the day, the genesis, where then you can celebrate that every year after for the rest of your lives.
Mm-hmm. July 17th, that's the day.
This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. I hear bells going off, and not the type I'd kill people for having on the show, but the type that signify true love and romance. I'm so excited for that. So I guess that's our announcement off the top. Fantastic. So there you go. We coaxed Loophole into doing it. And Fazzy has an announcement too. Fazzy wanted to announce about the mashed potatoes. Isn't that right, Fazzy?
No. You gotta eat those potatoes, boy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna. All right. It's gonna happen
Uh-oh.
probably next week.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah,
10,
I'm gonna get the potatoes and I'm gonna actually do it.
10 pounds.
Actually,
Now, here's the thing though, Fazzy. You have to factor this in. All right, we're gonna have to do some math here. You can't just mash 10 pounds of potatoes and assume that that's 10 pounds of mashed potatoes, right? Because
Yeah,
you're gonna peel the potatoes, and that skin is quite hardy, you know.
yeah, you know, it doesn't add up.
So what I would ask you to do then maybe is to maybe weigh the skins or the potatoes. This is going to be very interesting to see which one you choose. Do you think you want to weigh the skins or do you think you want to weigh the potatoes?
I'm actually gonna try weighing the potatoes, and then
Oh.
Oh, you see, afterward, I'm gonna see just how much the skins weigh. Just I'm just gonna have a big pile of it.
Wow.
Just gonna see how much that weighs, how much it takes off of the potatoes, and I will put that into account for even more potatoes.
Some people in the chat are saying make sure you clean them before you eat them because potatoes
Well,
come
I
from the
mean-
dirt. You know, you don't want to.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're the dirtiest of vegetables.
Yeah. So that's exciting. I'm very excited to hear about the potatoes. And we also have an announcement on behalf of Cantus Monk. You know, if you guys don't know about Cantus Monk, the
Cancerous monk.
the motherfucker himself. You may know him from shit posting all over your Twitter feeds. The man you promptly unfollowed after you made a mistake of following him. Well, we are patiently awaiting his debut show. Now, we partnered together with Mr. Cantus Monk, a fascinating individual, and we wanted to sort of co-produce a fantastic series where he films himself from side views, doing things, doing things, and we signed a contract with him, a long-term contract, legally binding, of course. And so be on the lookout for Mr. Cantus Monk's show, which will debut some point in the future. I don't know if it's going to debut on the podcast. It'd be funny if we debuted it on the podcast, like within the first 5 minutes, like did the intros that showed this guy doing a show. But yeah, so I guess what started as no announcements at all turned into, what was it, about 10 minutes of garbage before we start the podcast?
So the pre-stream.
All right, yeah, the pre-stream. So, any other announcements?
that's it.
Kaz, you should just make up an announcement and kind of complete the circle here.
But I have nothing to announce.
Do you have the announcement that you've received your copy of Overwatch yet?
Yeah, I received my copy of Overwatch. That's my announcement. There we go.
Awesome. So he'll be playing with us later tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get this show on the road. Again, as I said at the top of the show, thank you guys very much for your viewer submitted topics. We always appreciate those. And sometimes we get a little preoccupied with other stuff, but every week we very much appreciate them, and this week is no different. So. I don't know. I guess we'll start off with one of the most pertinent topics, and that is going to be Phil's patron appreciation multiplayer bonanza. Now, this story kind of went all over the place. At first, it seemed as though he wasn't going to make his goal. He then said that 32 patrons got declined. And just today, he announced that they did actually hit the goal, the 1250 goal, and they will be doing the patron marathon. However, if you look at his Patreon page, I am seeing $1,195, leading many people to wonder, why is he announcing that you actually hit the goal? Why would you announce that if you didn't actually hit the goal? How could funding come in a way that is not displayed through your Patreon page? So, And I haven't looked at the viewer submitted doc to confirm that anyone else has asked about this, so I'll give credit to the idea if I see that. But let's start off with our thoughts on this marathon, the super secure lockdown, patrons only multiplayer event. And yeah, let's start there. You guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Are you excited for this?
Whoa.
Oh.
Yay.
Fucking Patreon. So he's doing it anyway, even though he didn't make the goal.
Yeah.
What?
That's what we need to figure out here. That is what we're here to baselessly speculate on. Irresponsibly, in fact.
What is the point of having a Patreon goal if you're just going to do it anyway, even if you don't make the goal? Just... Like, that is just a cop-out. Like, you're forcing people to give you money, and you're going to fucking sit there and... Dude, he's such a fucking piece of shit. Really is.
Wow.
Like, there's... Honestly, that's fucking disgusting. There's people that give this idiot money, right? And and he has this fucking Patreon goal for doing Patreon appreciation, whatever the fuck he calls it, some stupid shit, because he's illiterate as shit. But the whole thing of him doing this goal, and then, like, him not making the goal, but doing it anyways, is just a big slap in the face.
Well...
It's stupid.
Here's my thoughts on it. So, to me, this goal... Sorry about that. I'll put that on silent. This goal really sort of hits every note for Phil, right? He gets to blame his detractors for this money-making endeavor of his. He gets to give something back to his most loyal fans, which admittedly, I'll give him credit for that. I mean, even if you want to say that there's some negativity involved in this, there is just a silver lining here that his actual supporters, being paid supporters, but still supporters of his, they actually do get to play with Phil. You know, like the SoK did not too long ago. But anyways, they get to play with Phil. Now, the thing, though, like I said, this hits all notes, right? He gets to make money. He gets to have an event that'll actually garner in some views during this dead summer period. He also gets to demonstrate how this could possibly be a good thing, because if a troll comes and pays and tries to get in there and fuck with him, they get to get kicked out and he gets to keep their money. This almost invites people to pay him to try to get in there to try to fuck with him. It's almost like pay to play, right? So this is like a really good event for him to be the type of person that he is. Try to goad people to pay him so that they can try to troll him with the full knowledge that he's going to kick them and laugh at their expense and feel like he got the one up on them, which he loves to do. And he gets to have, this could possibly be a recurring thing. And a cheap, easy way for him to give a 1250 goal with little to no effort, I'll just play some video games with people. So this is a really good goal for him. And I think that he really wants this to take off. And as a result, even though he made, according to Patreon, of course, I mean, we either can take his word or we can look at the Patreon page, which has no agenda, has no bias, and has no, self-interest in it. It says $11.95. I think he genuinely wants to do this. He needs to do it. And he's going to do it anyway. He's going to create that panic, that last minute. Oh, we all need to fucking come together, and we're all in this together. We need to overcome this big obstacle that I put in front of you. And we can do it, guys. Come together with teamwork and give me money. And now that rush is over, now that the people that have pledged are in, he needs to try to guilt trip them to correct their payment information. And after that, it's up to him whether he wants to do it or not, to either A, lie about it and act like he got the goal so he can still keep his sticking to my guns, if I don't reach the funding level, I'm not going to do it, and still be able to do it. That's my long-winded take on this? Anybody else have some takes on this?
This is his way of not losing patrons, because $5 patrons get what, like a free shout out?
Yeah,
what they get?
well, $5 you get the forum access.
Yeah, you get the forum access and a shout out. That's it. That's all you get. So let's just imagine he doesn't do the multiplayer thing. Some of those patrons are gonna stop and think. At least I wish they did. But I'm not sure. They would like think, dude, I'm giving this guy like $5, and all I'm getting is access to this Nazi forums, which you can even say the anything remotely negative about Phil, you're gonna get banned. He has access to your IP, and you get like the shout out in a fucking crawl in his videos. That's it. And they get nothing, like clearly nothing in return.
Yep.
For the money that they are giving him. And some of them are gonna stop think, dude, what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna stop obliging. And let's say 20 guys stop doing that. That's $100. That's $100 that will stop him from hitting the goal next month.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I see it, he's doing this to keep the patrons.
Absolutely.
He's not doing this for them. He's doing this for himself.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, I mean, that's number one in his world, is to serve the big guy. So, yeah, I agree with everything you said. And people in the chat are joking around about the shout outs that me and Fizz got and stuff like that. I mean, let's sort of segue into that real quick before we finish this up. Like, yeah, I mean, he was playing some Overwatch. I tried to get in to his game. I went and I added one of the people that was in his party. I won't say who, just because he's probably a nice guy or whatever. He promptly removed me, but I added one of those guys, and I didn't say join game. It just said request invite, and I was like, well, whatever. I guess I'll just try it. They need a person. He needed someone. He was waiting for someone in his party, and I just watched Phil's guide on Overwatch, and I was ready. I was prepared. I had the tips and tricks that I needed to succeed, and I felt very confident in my abilities having watched Phil's video on Overwatch, and I wanted to get in there, and I wanted to put the guide to the test. I wanted to show Phil that I watched his guide and that I took in what he said, and I wanted to play alongside, and we're going to fight together, and we're going to vanquish the other team. This was going to be a grand expedition. All right? This was going to be great. And he called me negative things, guys. I was watching the stream because I was just so excited. I wanted to see myself get into this game. I just wanted to wanted to screen cap it and hang it up on my wall, frame it next to my t-shirt or Phil, signed business card. This would have been anything. This would have been more. People are paying for the opportunity to play with this guy, and I just couldn't afford it. I wanted to see if Phil would give wanted to see if Phil would give me a freebie. I thought he was a generous man, a philanthropist. But unfortunately, my $5 wasn't accepted, and I wasn't able to get into his game. Called me negative things, called me an idiot, stupid fucking Fred Fucks, and all this stuff, and I was real sad about it. I sort of moped around the house for the rest of the day. And, yeah, just terrible. It was so terrible that I have the clip of him saying that, and I plan to, maybe use it at some point. But yeah, and after the I love you, Fred. Thank you. I love you too, buddy. All right, in a completely platonic way. And I looked the next day, and they got Rocket League going on, and we're busy playing Overwatch, so we're not playing anything else. But our good buddies, Fizz and Be Awesome One, got in to Rocket League. Mr. Be Awesome One played alongside Phil in the glorious battle of goal shooting cars, and Mr. Fizz played on the other team, and apparently apparently Phil was very excited. Revan was, oh, Phil, the haters, they want to play alongside you. And Phil was very excited. Phil was very excited to do that. So there you go. We got at least a taste of patron perks for free. Be awesome when Fizz got to play alongside him without paying $5. They got to save it, maybe spend it on a sandwich like I did.
Jimmy John's.
and and I got my verbal shout out without having to pay $10. So it was a lot of fun. Hopefully in the future we can play with Phil. I mean, just because we're not going to be on Phil's team during this Overwatch deal doesn't mean that we can't play on the other team. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe that'll happen.
Yeah, the squad against DSP and his cronies.
Let's just hope this time no one quits.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was so fucking stupid. I'm still mad about that, but you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, shit like that happens. Someone will drop out of queue and drop the whole thing. It's just how it is. Hopefully we do maybe run into him at some point, because I have something planned that I want to do, and I think it'll be really funny for everyone watching. So, yeah.
Tell them all about it, Bugle. What happened?
I don't know if I want to explain it right yet, but it has something to do with trying my hardest to get play of the game.
Oh.
Because what I'm going to do is at the end... do you want me to tell you guys?
No. Now
wait, Mugo, wait. People in the chat are saying your microphone is loud.
Is it? Let me turn it down then.
Yeah.
Let me fix that. How about that? Am I too loud now?
Is it better now, guys?
Is it better? Is it better?
Oh, dude.
If I get close up to my microphone.
Mugo, I told you guys Mugo has leveled up.
Leveled up. Man, it's as if we should have did a sound check before we started.
Yeah.
Wow, that is low now. All right.
A little too low.
Too low. A little too low.
Yeah,
too quiet.
First they say it's like good. Now they say I'm
way
too
too
loud.
low.
How about this?
I think they're messing with you now. Now they're saying it's too quiet.
Too fucking quiet. Man, screw you guys.
Oh.
Loot box acquired.
Y'all ain't even helping.
Wow.
But I guess I'll save it for when I actually do it. I want to do it so bad. I think it will be funny for people watching.
So, now you're a little too loud. All right, let's have more people confirm this before we just go on one person saying that. People in the stream chat, if you could please, very sincerely, if you could please, let us know if something happens with the audio, so that way we can fix it. So that way, the people on YouTube don't kill us.
It's because my microphone is cardioid, so if I like move away from the microphone, it like will get lower and louder. So
the dogs are pretty loud. Turn them down.
It's not even me.
turn the fucking.
That was me. Sorry.
Turn the dog. Yo, go put them in a tire fire.
Put them in a tire fire.
Oh, come on, man.
No.
Tire fires are all the rage. That's what they're going to do.
Make a favela barbecue.
That's what they're going to do to the ex-president, aren't they? Over in Brazil?
Come on. Pull a Junkrat on him. Just, burn him in a tire.
Don't you start with the shit.
Nah.
All right. So anyways, yeah, we might get to play Overwatch with Phil. I'm definitely not going to play Uncharted 4 with Phil because the multiplayer does not interest me anymore, and I stopped playing it for like a week or two, so I'm pretty sure everybody's maxed out and shit, and they're completely impossible to deal with.
Yeah.
Fucking Nomad continued to play the goddamn shit for the rest of his life, so he's probably maxed out in everything. Shout out to Nomad.
That's what I like about Overwatch. There isn't like a fall off, right? It's always like balance and stuff, and it's not like you're making progression with your characters. Everyone just stays the same. The level doesn't really make much of a difference.
That's why when we use our SoK accounts on Overwatch to go back to level 1 and then go shit on people, it's like we didn't lose anything at all.
it's like We didn't lose anything. We'll be on a 100-win streak.
Yeah.
That sounds ridiculous to make a Smurf, to make a Smurf just to shit on people at lower levels.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of fun.
I don't want to. I don't want to do that. That's dirty.
I'm gonna do that. I'm absolutely gonna do
Sounds
that.
like something Fred would do.
It is something
Not
Fred. It's something that Fred said he's gonna do.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. So, oh man, all right, we should definitely announce this. We were just talking about Overwatch, and we just sort of gave the guy a shout out not too long ago. Good old Revan to the rescue. Let me read this tweet from him. If Moogle, if you want to put this up, just to make the performance a bit more thematic. How about that? So here's the link to the tweet. Yeah, right there. And I'll give it a reading here.
Right,
I'm ready.
All right. Let me show. Oh fucking hell! My computer's being all weird, but it's not gonna shut off. I know that for certain. All right. Bam. There we go. Got it.
Face off #Overwatch. I need feedback. I'm gonna be doing advanced tips and stress, guy. You guys prefer Castra or weakness or map advantage?
Why does he spell it like that?
Then, and you go down, he says, but what I like to know if people want character strength and weakness against others or map advantage. And really wants to know, what kind of guide people want and so on and so forth. And we look down, and he's going back and forth about this. Well, we're sad to announce that it seems as though, I mean, we don't have any official confirmation, but it looks like this guide isn't going to happen. And I would just recommend this, Revan. If you're watching, I would just recommend this. There already is a guide. There really is a guide where a YouTuber by the name of KO Gaming goes and no, Moogle, I don't know what you're laughing about.
Damn,
this was
Fred.
great. There's a KO Gaming guy. He's real popular. He went viral just the other day. I don't know if you know, but he's an upstart new YouTuber. He
Oh man, that guy.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah, KO Gaming. He's pretty good.
I heard he sucks at games.
Well, he's good at Overwatch. But he KO Gaming, he did a guide on Overwatch, and yeah, it's pretty good. You should also check out his sort of review, his rant on Homefront: The Revolution. It's pretty good. My grandma watched it. Yeah, my grandma watched it. My mom was like, "Hey, Fred," because that's my name. "Hey, Fred, did you see this video from KO Gaming?" I said, "Oh, let's check this out." "Oh, of course, KO Gaming 1. He's my favorite." So.
Well, I mean, that channel definitely likes to get KO'd, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I would say to Mr. Revan. There's a YouTuber by the name of KO Gaming, and he sounds like Phil. It's crazy. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of Darkside Phil a little bit, but KO Gaming. He has a guide out for Overwatch, and there's one of the things I thought really improved my play with the character Hanzo. He his advice was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. He said to use his ultimate, and
Oh man, I wonder what that means.
yeah. I was wondering, there was like an icon at the bottom middle of the screen that was like sort of like glowing with electricity and shit, and it had a triangle above it, and I was like, what should I do here? And Phil was like, you should just press that button, and just completely like a dragon comes out and stuff. It's crazy.
Oh man, I never would have guessed.
Yeah.
That's savage.
It kills people.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that it completely, because before I was sort of like just running around and shooting arrows and stuff, and I was like, man, I wish this guy had like some sort of ultimate ability, some sort of ability that would be, to take it to the next level. And yeah, so anyways, moving on. Rest in peace to the guide, I guess. I don't know. We'll see if it happens or not. I mean, obviously, this guide would be contingent on being on the forums, right? I mean, you'd have to go support the King of Hate forums, and we love that place. I mean, think about it. The King of Hate forums is a great, miserable place of servitude and censorship, a place where you can go and express yourself and promptly get banned, and we like it. We like it there. So we definitely want to shout out and support King of Hate forums.
Oh, it just hit me until now, but when you brought up the viral video, I have a funny story about my little brother when he came over to my place. What happened was he was telling me he wanted to get a PS4 and he wanted to try out Homefront: The Revolution. Coincidentally enough, he was actually bringing up the fact that he was looking up videos on YouTube of it, and guess whose video he ran into? Well, his experience with the video is he says the guy is a fucking idiot.
Oh.
He doesn't know anything about the game or shooters for that matter.
Wow.
And he's a complete fool. And I told him that he has quite the history of sucking ass at games. And then he tells me, "Oh, I know. I watched This Is How You Don't Play." And I'm like, okay, what? This Is How You Don't Play? Did you watch He says Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh.
So
Damn.
So apparently he actually watched Phil's videos before, and it's pretty fucking funny.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought it was really funny that he told me that he was a fucking idiot and shit. He's just completely slandering him. The guy's only 16 years old and he's shitting on him. So yeah. Crazy.
So let's move on here. Let's look over at the viewer submitted doc real quick. Just make sure that we didn't pass up everything before. Like kind of what we're doing at the top is just sort of going through events, and then we'll kind of go through more abstract things. So, okay, we'll definitely circle back to that one. All right, we'll get into this one because this is pretty good. So. With Phil's parents coming to visit in the next few days, do you guys think his parents will stage an intervention with Phil on his YouTube career? I think they know that this is not going to last much longer. Do you all think they will try to convince him to actually get a job? Will Leanna take his parents' side since she's the one that actually works now? How will he take this, or will he just go nuts on the pre-stream or on Twitter? Submitted by JasonX440. That is actually a really good question. That actually has some implications here. What do you guys think? I mean, they're coming, right? I mean, this is obviously something that's on the horizon here. They're coming, and they're going to be doing some work around the house, cooking for him, painting Leanna's room. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna like sort of sit down and have a talk with him about how things are going?
I think they're gonna propose a trade.
A trade?
He stops doing YouTube. They give him that Wolverine toy. He always wanted.
They're gonna bring it with them. They have it like in a suitcase, like for a rainy day. Mm-hmm. Son, we bought it all along, and we wanted to wait until you were old enough.
Like with great power comes, great responsibility.
That's right.
Phil has none, so.
It would have been funny if they had it the whole time. They just waited an hour to give it to them.
Yeah, they've got it like in a glass enclosure and shit. Like it's the fucking Tesseract from the Marvel movies.
Well, I mean, despite all the masturbation implications that you did say there, Fred, I honestly think that I actually think that they're not going to say anything. And the reason why is because, let me put it this way. If you had a son that played video games for a living, was an asshole to pretty much the entirety of the internet, would you even consider him your own son?
Oh,
because I wouldn't.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, all right. So they're obviously gonna go visit him. I mean, obviously.
Right.
But they don't. I honestly don't think they would have anything to do with what he does, what sort of income he gets. I don't think they would try to pull him out of it because they already know what direction that he's headed. So they simply, as well, aren't going to do anything.
But
they're just going to let him do it
But
himself.
if he does hit rock bottom, don't you think they would like feel an obligation to help him or something? Like that does sort of affect them, kind of, doesn't it? I mean,
Kind of, but at the same time, who's to say that they haven't already tried to help him?
This is what I think. I think that they're eventually going to. I mean, this is only realistic that they would eventually just say, "How's work?" I don't know if they're sarcastic or not when they say that, but they're gonna say something like, "How's everything going?" or how. And he's going to say things are going great. He's going to point to the fact that his views are going just a teeny bit up. He's going to point to that viral video. Oh man, he's so happy. He's got a shiny trinket, a trophy to show his parents. Like, "Oh, see, your son made it. Look at this. I've got a viral video. You see that?" And I feel as though he's going to paint them a picture that everything is sunshine and rainbows. And that he can do this for years to come, and that he's finally done. So he's finally hit it big again, and he's got it. He's done it. He's done his work and all that shit. That's my opinion. That it's naturally gonna come up somehow, some way, something of how's things going or whatever, and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna represent it as, and in a weird way, he's not lying just to say, like, he did have the viral video. He did have an increase in viewership. He did have an increase in subscribers in his new channel. And, I don't know, he probably made a decent chunk of change this month. He won't get the check for 2 months, but he probably did decent. Yeah, I think that this was good for him to have this month. He's prepared now to face his parents. But let me tell you something. If he was doing shittily, oh man, he would really have to work to try to come up with some. This would be like an investor call, like he's a publicly traded company, and he would have to talk to the fucking shareholders and try to convince them that the business is doing all right. And he'd have to paint a picture for them. But no, this is probably like the best time. In all honesty, like if we look at the next 12 months, or if we look at 2016 in general, it's the midway point of the year. This is probably the best time for them to come and visit him. It really is, because he'll be able to show them some good stuff. So,
And then it's all downhill from there.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, we're talking about a guy that called his parents stupid.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think Phil may actually ask for money. He seems to be like the kind of guy that was spoiled when he was a kid.
Oh, of course.
Like they did everything for him and never punished him for stupid shit he did. And I don't know. I feel like he's gonna ask them for money.
Oh.
He may say everything's good, but the mortgage, the
Why do you think he buys
expensive,
so much? Why do you think he buys so much useless shit?
Yeah.
He wants them to invest in Darkside Phil Entertainment to get in on the ground floor.
Get a
Entertainment.
Invest in KO Gaming. Huh?
Like, please don't ever put Darkside Phil and Entertainment in the same fucking thing.
Oh, come on. They got a nice abbreviation.
That is just fucking despicable.
For like the stock market, that's a great abbreviation. KOG. It's great.
But he's not entertaining.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, so.
That's a matter of a correct opinion.
Any other thoughts on the parental visit, the implications towards his business, and the awkward conversation he might have to have with his parents about his future outlook in being an entertainer that isn't entertaining? Moving on, Mr. Oh, sorry, did I cut you off?
No, I said a future.
Moving on, Mr. Phil has been having a hilarious episode here with Twitter. Twitter believes that because Phil spams out the exact same link every single day, at least once a day, sometimes twice, that he is a bot. Mr. Muggle, if you could on screen for us, please.
Yep, just give me a second here. I will put it on the board. And got it.
Beautiful. Apparently, Twitter won't let me tweet a link to my stream anymore because I do it every day and it thinks I'm a bot. What the fuck?
Oh man.
Very poetic.
This made my day. Let me tell
So
you
sad,
something.
man.
The fact that Twitter automatically thinks that because this fat fuck has to put out his stream link to Twitter every single goddamn day that he's a bot makes it even more enjoyable in the fact that he can't advertise his stream on Twitter anymore. Because he always has that same stream with all the fucking likes and dislikes.
Mhm.
Maybe he should, you know, try something else for once. Maybe that would get people to watch his stream. You know, the people that like to check his Twitter, you know, not have to go through the bullshit of the King of Fate forums, not have to always subscribe to his bullshit channel, you know, try to find a few videos that talk about his schedule on the King of Hate. Does he do it on the King of Hate vlogs? I completely forget. But anyway, the thing is that people just they don't want to have to deal with it, and Twitter would be the place to go for it because he does it every day. Now they can't, so they have to look for it elsewhere, which I find fucking hilarious.
Something else interesting going on here. Somebody lets Phil know that clicking on your website on Twitter, it directs you to a message saying that your website is harmful to the user. Phil then responds, not surprising. Twitter is getting worse and worse, honestly. No actual useful protections for users, but they have this crap. Then, if Mr. Mughal will look into the Skype chat here and grab this image, courtesy of Eddie B43, our good buddy here. And he has provided us a screen cap of Mr. Phil tweeting the following. Mr. Hazard says, thekingofhate.com is down for me. Mr. Phil includes the Mighty Onyx, you know, sort of like ringing a bell or clapping his hands twice to let the servant know that there's some work to be done. I don't know why he does this publicly. Like, okay. You could easily just fucking. This is like, you know what this is the equivalent of? This is like the bat signal. You know what I mean? Like putting it out there. This is like what is that character that Onyx represents himself as? Some fucking
Butler?
shit, huh?
The butler?
Is he?
It's from that game Limbo.
Yeah.
Oh, little kid.
You're talking about that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Puts a little
thought you were
signal of that into the sky and lets Mr. Onyx know that there's some work that needs to be done. He responds to Mr. Hazard, got an email. Supposedly the servers were attacked and they're looking into it. So, yeah, the servers are getting attacked. What does that mean? Does that mean that his website was attacked, or what services his website got attacked? Like, is this related to Phil? I don't know how to read into this.
I have no idea.
I think the website that hosts the forums got attacked.
D Nova says the gout signal afoot.
Foot.
Yeah, the gout signal is afoot.
What if that signals Bigfoot? What if that's the way to actually get Bigfoot out of the forest?
Well then, Phil with his big feet is gonna have to come running.
I'll tell you what, when that gout flares up, he sure does have a big foot. So, all right.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry. Okay. Well, moving on.
Actually, one thing that I did want to say about the whole King of Hate thing, it's funny how it says that the website is harmful to the user in both an ironic and unironic way.
How so?
Because, well, I mean, you know, well, okay, it's more so ironic because the King of Hate is a very harmful place, as you described,
Yeah.
and now it's showing it.
So
I just found that pretty funny because we've all been saying this over the past year that the forums is a terrible place to go to.
oh, of course.
And now people are getting warnings because of it. It might not be for the same reason that we all know, but it's for a reason nonetheless, and therefore it is very laughable.
Phil is now experiencing Google being a detractor, trying to censor him, trying to, you know, keep them down. Google is a detractor. So, all right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. We have got back to the Leanna side of things. There's something I want to cover specifically with Leanna, but let's cover this first. Mr. Phil tweets out, anyone have a suggestion for a good pre-built rig around $500 to $600 on Amazon? No idea who the good brands are to buy from anymore. Well, I mean, obviously Phil, builds computers, as a hobby before, but now he needs to buy a pre-built like Loophole. So, Loophole, why don't you tell us? I mean, Loophole, you know all about getting a pre-built off of Amazon. You have any suggestions for the man? Loophole died. All right, well.
I think he's dead.
He probably went to go play Overwatch.
Fucking stupid fucking mic.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, you've been muted the whole damn time?
Nice.
God damn.
Nah, I accidentally hit the mute button. All right, so pre-built PC, little shit. All right, let me tell you
Oh
something.
yeah, tell us all about buying
The
a
only
pre-built.
reason to buy a pre-built is to buy a cheap one and then replace the parts. I just don't want to. The only reason to buy a pre-built is that you already have everything set up, so you can just replace the shit if you're lazy. If you're lazy, I admit, it's for lazy people.
Gotcha. Glad to hear you. I'm glad that we made some progress here. Sometimes we make some progress here on the show. That's very nice. And I'm gonna progress to calling the dog pound in just a second, because the goddamn dogs are gonna feel my wrath. But
Get it myself.
the $500 to $600 PC, and I need to check into this because he updated to let people know that he actually did buy one. I don't know if it was Leanna that posted it or if it was Phil that posted it. But
I think it was Leanna that posted it.
yeah, let me try to find this. Of course, we're blocked, so we got to use incognito browsers and the like to actually get anywhere.
I think it's on Instagram too.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me try to find this. Let me try to track this down.
It's either on. I think it's on both because it's linked to Twitter and that too.
He bought a $500, $600 PC.
Yes, he did for Leanna's because her PC kicked the bucket.
What? Oh, so she can play fucking Sims 3. Good for her.
Absolutely. She needs a nice
So
PC.
they can fucking run on it.
She needs a nice PC.
It's not
You
a
gotta
nice
make his daughter
PC.
happy.
Yeah.
500, 600? What's
Once-
she gonna play? She can play Sims 3 highest settings. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Let me see if I can
I
find
guess that's all you're gonna play, but that's a waste of money.
Oh. My new
You play that on
Lenovo
a $200
PC. So she got my new PC is so quiet, she says. I don't see on her Twitter. Let me see if I can find her Instagram. Very professional here on this show, but we do our best here. All right, Planet League Games. Let me try to find her Instagram. And nope, no Instagram picture either. I must have imagined this, unless Phil posted it. Anyways, it's not important. What is important is Leanna is now the proud owner of a pre-built PC from Amazon in the range of $500 to $600. I'm sure maybe she convinced Daddy to get her $700, maybe $800, And it's interesting. I wonder if this means now that Phil won't be able to get his 4K TV. I mean, money is tight. I mean, oh, there it is. Ah, she put it on the black current. Oh, that's the old PC. Okay. So, in the chat here, she's got a... That's her... That's her fucking picture for the black current, looking like that. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna... It's a professional website, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, very
PC looks like
professional.
anus. What the fuck? Looks like shit.
Oh.
Ooh.
My new
It looks
PC
like hella
is here,
cheap.
back in business. Oh, she made a blog post about it? Wow, alright.
Dude, look at the top of that. It's fucking disgusting.
Dude, she didn't even wipe it off. Dude, you could wipe that off!
Dude, that's fucking disgusting. Dude.
Lazy. Muggle,
Why
can
is
you,
fucking lazy.
can you put that up for us, Mr. Magel?
Oh,
Look
Hey,
at
what's up?
that.
Grosses me out, man.
That
What's up?
picture in the chat that Mr. Eddie gave us here. I'll send it over to you. Copy image location. Good God. This is a damn shame. Look at this.
All right, let me see.
Good God.
Did you post it already?
I put it in the
God.
chat here.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Good God.
Let's see. What the
God.
fuck is that?
Shite.
It looks like a giant tumor.
Oh,
Damn.
come on. Look at the shit. Now, it's just amazing to me that she didn't wipe off the top of the fucking thing.
Like, of course it died. You don't fucking clean it out with an air duster. Look at that shit.
It's a lot of dust.
Looks like ass. Yeah, it's like a blanket of goddamn dust on that giant fucking tumor. No
Dude.
wonder it died on
You
her.
can fucking
It looks
wipe
like
that.
shite.
You can wipe it. And what is that? She has like a plastic, like a cardboard box under it. Very resourceful. Now, she doesn't want it on the carpet, of course. So there you go. Nice little. Jesus Christ, that is the epitome of just good enough, isn't it? And what is that?
Fucking
What is that metal strip on top? Did she try to like pull the side window off, the side panel?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I
man.
think she
That's-
did. Yeah, it's like propped up. You see that? She like oh God, that's probably what fucked it up. She probably started tinkering around inside, and probably, dude, she probably like shocked the components standing on the carpet, not having an anti-static wrist bracelet. She probably like zapped all the shit.
Wrist bracelet.
Yeah, you're supposed to have a wristband, anti-static, to ground you. You know, much like how I ground Fezzy.
Okay.
Yeah. I was expecting.
Nap.
There. it
Nap.
is. Nap. All right. So anyways, any other thoughts on RIP PC? The now 600. I don't know, what would you call it? There's like 3K Lemon was dope. I don't know what we could call this. Like the. I don't know. What could we call this?
The fucking
The 6H Lemon.
dust-covered, the dust-covered tumor.
The lime.
Leanna's
The
lemon.
lime. The lime.
The lime.
Okay, I like
oh, we
that.
got the lemon lime. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the 2K lemon? So that no way. That computer did not cost $2,000. Dude.
Didn't you buy that like when they
nah.
first got there? Right?
Nah. She got one too. Oh yeah. Isn't that true? Didn't he get her a computer, or did he get her a
Yeah.
desk?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think it was 2000.
I need to check into that. If he bought her the PC2 at the time, because they did go on a fucking shopping spree. So you're
Oh.
telling me that that's 2 years worth of dust? It's
That's
2 years. It's
fucking
2 years.
gross.
It's 2 years today that they moved in. Well,
What the
not
fuck,
today, but
man?
you know what I mean. It's around this time that they moved in 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, there's no way.
That's nasty.
There's
though.
no way that's 2
2
years.
years of fucking dust? Ah.
Oh,
I don't think that's 2 years, but that's definitely like.
Oh, that's
Half a
worse
year.
than my PC. I mean, when I cleaned mine out not too long ago, like I barely even had any dust in it. I've only had mine for about 4 months.
somebody said 2 years worth of semen. Not Phil's.
Oh,
All right. Anything else? Anything else on the decrepit PC? The new lemon. The new lime. Anything else before we move on once more?
Nasty ass bitch.
Wow. All right. Well, Mr. Lipple, the next topic is as such. What other... Ooh, okay, actually, let's do this one. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I like some of these. All right, here we go. Do you think Leanna would try to get Phil's parents to convince or corner him into marrying her? She has expressed that she and her mom are waiting, and it would be pretty awkward if he says no while they are there, submitted by Anonymous.
That's a really good question.
yeah,
Do
that
Phil's
would be
parents-
pretty damn awkward.
Hold on, I forgot. Do Phil's parents want them to get married, or is that Leanna's parents?
We don't know.
Okay.
There's no comment from Mr. Phil on his parent. Excuse me, that sandwich I ate was very delicious. I just got to taste it again.
Shut up.
If there's no comment from Mr. Phil, if his parentals are in support of them getting married, we don't know. We have no idea.
I think so. Like most parents, like if they're together for a while, but like boyfriend and girlfriend living in the same house, pretty sure they emphasize marriage. I think, pretty sure.
Hmm.
So I would think so. Maybe they're not as hard as man's parents. Maybe they haven't told him yet, but
Mhm.
like to go there to meet them, like to see them together. Like this is gonna be the first time that they're gonna see them together, right?
No, they came once before. I remember there was a. You remember that infamous picture of Leanna looking all salty and shit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So they were there before.
but
Remember
only
they
one
brought a
time.
bunch of like sauce and shit and fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Well,
a
they.
freezer full of shit for a week.
This seems like they're gonna be more with them, Phil and Leanna more. So it seems like they're gonna know each other more. And it's been a while. Like they've been together since 2012, right? So that's 4 years. So
I think it's been a little longer than that. No.
late
They
2011,
got
like is when
he
they talked
unveiled her. He pulled the cloth off of her
on 2012
in 2012 Valentine's Day. Yeah. So, but they knew each other for longer than that. It wasn't like he just unveiled her the second that they got together. I think they were canoodling for
half a year.
a little while. Yeah.
So yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years they've known each other.
Ooh.
So that's a lot. That's half a decade.
What do they call
So
that
I
shit?
think-
Common law marriage?
Huh?
They call it, that's like a common law marriage. They live together. They've been
Yeah.
together that long. Goddamn.
Yeah. So I think that it might be in the discussion. It might not be the reason why they go, but it might be like a discussion, maybe.
Little
Maybe a
secret
full-
agenda, little ulterior motives and going on.
Maybe. I
Eh?
don't know. Maybe, but if it did happen, like, man, just think about what would happen. Like, let's just say this happens. Let's not think about if they're thinking that or not. If they did, just think of what would happen if Phil said no or Phil said yes. If Phil said yes, then fuck it. Confirms they're fucking married. They might have a fucking demon spawn. Fucking, fucking dude. It's gonna
confirms
be-
you never get to date her. So
Wow.
that
But if
date
Phil
is not
says
gonna happen.
no, that's gonna be awkward. And if okay, I'm telling you this right now. If Phil says no to them getting married and like just be boyfriend and girlfriend forever, Leanna is a retard. If she's literally retarded. I mean,
Oh,
she's
no.
already
I think she
pretty
leaves him.
stupid. She's already pretty stupid, but man, if
Oh.
she does that, she sticks with them. She is an idiot, man. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, but it's pretty. If that's the case, that Phil does not give a fuck.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. I think she'll leave him if he says no. She really, really wants to get married.
But Phil doesn't. It's pretty clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
So different. I mean, they can break up. They could not. If she stays with them, then that's her fault. She's losing out on someone that actually cares about her. Because if they don't marry, then it's pretty clear
Lord
they
Bash.
just give a fuck about her.
I see what's
Stop.
going on here. I
What?
see what's going on here, Lupo. You're sort of planting the seeds here for a little
not planting any
breakup.
seeds.
I see what's going on here. You think
Nah.
you're so slick. You're gonna try to put some shit in her head that he's not gonna marry, so she needs to be with you instead. Are you trying to sow the seeds of discontent in their relationship, Mr. Lupo?
Right. Well, first off, I'm not planting any seeds in anybody.
Oh,
And second,
you're gonna. I'm
You want to
telling
plant
you
the
what.
seed instead.
second of all, there's already at least one other person in line for that bitch. So no.
That bitch.
Uh, Yeah. So there's other people waiting to. I don't know why. There's other people in line, so I'll have to wait my turn.
You can
So, no,
patiently,
it's
you
not
can
'cause of
patiently
me.
wait. You know what I
That's
mean?
nothing. That's nothing for me.
you
I'll
got a
take
lot-
sloppy fucking sevens. Or whatever.
Oh no!
I'll take sloppy
Oh.
sevens and wait. But yeah,
Oh, that'd be Project 7.
yeah. Oh, God damn it. But yeah, no, that's nothing to do with me. I just think that if you're gonna do that, then you'd stick around with someone who doesn't want to marry you, just wants to. Why does Phil even want her around if he doesn't want? If he has like no inclination. If he has no inclination on marriage, why the fuck is she still around? It makes no fucking sense.
Because she's a trophy.
Is it, dude?
Because she's a trophy. Yes, he could, dude. She validates him as like a man, like not, dude. You know? Do you know? Okay, like, all right, he already comes off like real creepy and shit, right? Do you know how creepy he would come off if he was single and like lived in that house and just did video games all the time and fucking made all kinds of sex jokes and stuff? You know, like she like makes him less creepy in a weird way. You know, like to general onlookers. And like, yeah, you know, like she does some shit around the house, kinda, you know, like she probably does the laundry or something. I don't know. She cooks every now and then, like, you know, she has some
a maid.
she has some value. I mean, I'm sure with this new job I'm sure with the new job that the amount of chores and help that she contributes probably went down through the floor, but actually, you know, I'm gonna actually go look at his Instagram. I don't think he's been posting up them home cooked meals anymore. He's been having some craft dinner.
She on like a food strike, saying no food until we get married.
Nah, well, I mean that. Yeah, we won't do a skit. I fought off the urge for the people in the YouTube comments. All right, this is for you guys. I literally now just resisted the urge to ask Fazzy to have this dance and for us to have a skit. So for the people on YouTube, you're welcome. All right, I got you on this one. But anyways, I actually am curious now. I'm gonna do a little experiment. I'm gonna head over to his Instagram. Here we go. And I want to see if he's been having these home cooked meals lately. I'm gonna say probably not. Let's see. Okay, so guess what's for dinner? Fajitas. So they had fajitas, which is like real easy to make.
Vaginas?
So fajitas. He's probably never had vagina.
Damn.
This is, so he's showing here pizza time. This does not look like homemade pizza at all. It actually, I like see like a, yeah, I don't think they made that. I could be wrong. They made, oh, it's a picture of Phil cooking. Okay, well, there you go. Here, look at it, Mr. Bagel, if you would please. Here's this. Boom. Have a nice little on screen for our people here at home.
Fajitas. Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Look at that. See, they got Phil cooking. Mr. Mom. Look at him. There he goes. He's got his
Mr. Mom.
He's doing the cookings now. Like Yada took that picture. Man, she's like rubbing it in and shit. You see that?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'll take pictures of you, sweetie.
Yeah.
My feet are sore. My puppies have been on all day. My dogs are barking.
Oh man,
Just like
I forgot.
Just like on Kaz
dude.
said.
The forums, god damn it.
I just realized Phil didn't fucking allow Leanna to have her dogs. Man. I realized it. That's funny.
Allow?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like you know, because I'm doing shit and I don't want dogs barking.
Huh.
I just remembered that. It was funny.
Hmm.
Yeah. Is he cooking the vaginas right there?
Yo, for real though, that's the sausage. The fajitas, that was
Fajitas.
Fajitas. Nah, those are just sitting there. But like, I'm looking at his Instagram and right, like, man, the complexity of these dishes are mainly at restaurants. Like, I'm looking at 2 cheeseburgers, iced coffee, a bowl of cereal. Like, he's got a bowl of Frosted fucking Flakes. Well, that's the only thing that I can give Phil props on this Instagram. He appreciates the Frosty Flakes. So
Frosted Flakes are good.
yeah. If you're part of the Frosty Flakes Foundation, holla at your boy. Frosty Flakes
S
for
tier.
life. Absolutely. S plus maybe.
Absolutely.
The
god
gold
awful
standard.
terrible.
The gold standard.
Cinnamon Toast
There,
Crunch.
The gold standard. If you had to pick a cereal for your last meal, Frosty
Cinnamon Toast
Flakes.
Crunch.
It's got to be the Frosty Flakes, man.
Dude, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is really fucking good. It's
It's
really
grape.
good.
It's grape. It gets too soggy, too quickly.
I don't know, man. It's good.
In the chat, hit us up. What's your favorite cereal? Fuck it. We'll do
Team-
this. It's our show. Fuck it.
Team Crunch.
Team Crunch. Nah. Frosty Flakes. You dig? The Frosty
Cinnamon
family.
Toast Crunch.
Nah.
Team Crunch, boys. And I want to see those Team Crunch.
Yo, hey, I don't have any
Hey.
problem with the crunch. You know what I mean? But
Cinnamon toast crunch, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Yee.
Let's get that Team Crunch in here, boy.
Nah, and
Yeah,
something else.
cinnamon toast crunch all the way.
Let me tell you something.
Cocoa Puffs are lit. Eat
Yo,
No,
hey,
man.
you know what's real lit? And I didn't know that this would be lit until I actually just like. So I bought this deal at Sam's Club. It was like a box full of like little mini boxes, like a variety deal. I guess, you know, a lot of the things at Sam's Club, they're supposed to be like sold at like a fucking vending machine or like, you know, like a convenience store or some shit. But it was a box of mini boxes and it had all sorts of shit in there. Stuff that I haven't tried in a while because, you know, whatever. And I tried frosted mini wheats and they are absolutely S tier. Fantastic. I did not realize. I thought they were going to taste like shit. The way they look, they don't look appealing. They don't look as though they're going to be sweet. They look like it's going to taste like fucking like Crispix or some shit. Like fucking
What?
like those rice checks or some shit, you know? It looks like it's going to taste like shit. Like bran.
Mini wheats?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Frosted
they
mini
don't
wheats are
look,
amazing.
I
man.
understand. Well, I'm trying to just make the case that like when you look at it, if you've never had it before and you just sort of like look at it, they don't look like they're gonna be good. It like they remind me of like Wheaties, which Wheaties don't taste like.
Yeah.
They taste
It
terrible.
tastes like shit.
So I never got them. I never took the risk, and I finally did. And I am a true believer, ladies and gentlemen. Frosted mini wheats are they rock my world. They rock my fucking nutsack off and fucking suck my dick. Red Lipple?
God damn.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something.
Had a
It's A tier.
blast!
Nah, it's A tier
A
because of
plus.
this. When they're soggy, and there's like one or two more wheats at the bottom, they
Aw.
fucking suck ass.
Oh.
All the frosted
Yo.
parts.
You can say that
soft,
about
that
anything.
sucks.
Wait a minute.
The
You can
wheat
say
itself
you can say that
without the
about
frosted
anything.
part stinks.
but cinnamon toast crunch gets soggy real fast.
Nah, dude,
Real
not at
fast.
Even when it's soggy, it's totally still edible.
It's
If-
edible,
if the
sure.
Cereal gets soggy.
Yeah.
No, here's the every cereal gets soggy, but
Yeah,
mini
absolutely.
the big chunks of
Mm.
wheat at the bottom, and also the ones that don't have much frosting on them, aren't as great. So
They're
that's
not
why
as
it's
good.
A.
They're
It's
not
a
as
great
good.
cereal.
But if you go for a second bowl and continue to, you know, use the end milk, right? You go in for double dips with that end milk. Oh, that's because it's got a little bit of that. It's like frosted milk. You know what I mean?
Not as strong. But
No, not as strong, but that's a G move. Let me tell you what. If they're to people out here, all right, and you know, it's all about moderation. But if you're a true G, you're gonna hit up another bowl of cereal with that end milk. Maybe if it's a little, it doesn't have to be a full bowl again. You could do 1.5, 1.25. You know what I mean? You hit up that end milk. Oh my goodness, that's what's up.
Golden grams are the best.
Golden grams are
Golden
okay.
Arguably.
Grams, dude. Golden Grams fucking stinks.
They're okay.
It
I love
sucks.
fucking golden grams.
Fuck
Fucking
Golden Grams.
your ass tier.
I actually
good.
found one of my favorites. All right, I gotta be honest with you. This might not sound good to you. It didn't sound good to me at first. Fruit Loops with marshmallow. Okay, it solves the problem of Lucky Charms. Right, Lucky Charms are great, but the actual non-marshmallow cereal is poison.
horrible.
Yeah, it's poison. You take a fruity, sweet cereal with the marshmallows. You basically toss out the poison. You put in something that's actually decent. Now, Fruit Loops on their own, I'll give you that, not too good. But this as an alternative to the poison pieces that go into Lucky Charms, fantastic. Really got to give it a try. If you like Lucky Charms, but you always get let down at the fact that the non-marshmallow pieces taste like garbage, try
Back in peanut.
try Fruit Loops with marshmallow. It works. So
All right.
there you go.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat said more people want to hear about this than Overwatch. So I am all right. Well, I guess the
All right.
cereal talk. I guess the
All right.
cereal talk is more popular than the Overwatch.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something though. Absolutely E tier, without hesitation. Like we did this once. We agreed upon it. E tier, 100%. Captain Crunch.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
Captain
Oh, yeah,
Crunch.
it's
Absolutely.
hazardous.
This is a lie brought on
Absolutely
to people
terrible.
who
Does it taste good?
My mom
No,
likes
yes, it
Captain
does.
Crunch. My
and
mom
it fucking kills
my
your
mom
mouth.
likes it.
It does not. It has not once done that to me. I don't know what
Of course
you're
you would
talking
like
about.
it, you fucking chode.
Dude, it's so fucking bad. Tastes bad
It's
and
not
it ruins
bad.
your mouth.
No.
It ruins your fucking mouth.
No, it does not.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Fuck Captain Crunch, dude.
Dude,
Nah,
peanut butter
Captain
Captain Crunch
Crunch
is really
is
good.
amazing.
Other than that, the normal Captain Crunch is complete
Regular
shit.
Captain Crunch.
Okay, I'll give you that. But Crunch Berries is all right.
I like the peanut butter Captain Crunch way better. I do the original.
Peanut butter is the best. I'll give you that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crunch
Alright.
Berries, and then the worst would be the regular stuff.
Regular Captain Crunch.
It's
is
just it's
terrible.
hazardous. Like
Yeah.
it tastes like blood because of the roof
It
of your
does.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does not.
Yeah.
It does not.
Tastes
Oh,
like blood.
absolutely.
I have not
Terrible.
once had that happen to me. So until it happens, I'm not gonna agree with you.
All right. Well, all right. Let's move on. Any last thoughts on this fucking cereal, this cereal showdown before we get back on
one last
topic?
thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You mentioned Crispix like in a bad way.
No.
when referring-
That was a mistake. I actually meant to say Rice like the Rice Krispies, the non-flavored ones. Those are poison. Crispix are actually decent.
Crispix are good. I like
Yeah.
Crispix.
That was a mistake. I know exactly what you're gonna say, and I know you hold the Crispix in a very high regard. So I don't want to disrespect the Crispix in your presence, sir, because I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to go down that road. But yeah, Crispix are good. It was a mistake there, so I don't want to insult the honor of the Crispix.
I got you. Sounds
Sounds a little racist, but yeah, the Crispix is pretty good. All right, back on topic. Any other thoughts on the cereal before we move on? Good. Let's see. Okay. All right. I got it. Do you think DSP's dad is visiting him so he can teach him how to masturbate correctly? Submitted by Prison Bitch.
What?
That's pretty good. That's good. Prison Bitch, thank you. Quick thoughts on that? You think Phil's dad is gonna give him the talking to about the birds and the bees?
Birds and
more
the
like the
bees when
bees.
he's in his mid-30s.
More like the bees and the hornets.
Oh no, the birds and the streams.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. You don't wanna.
David Burnell.
Oh, why does it sound
Give
funny
him
when
that
you refer
advice.
to him like that? Like, oh, David
That's his
Burnell.
name,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Giving
him.
him the advice.
That's him.
And see DSP on his father's knee, only for a little bit 'cause he's fat. But I see him on his knee, and his dad is teaching him a bedtime story. Before tucking him into bed, I could see it happening. Him telling the nice story about the dick. It's gonna be real good. I don't think it's gonna happen, obviously, but that'd be real funny.
Oh yeah. All right, so it's that time again, folks, that we take a question from the Heavy Metal Gamer Show.
Oh.
So for all the youngsters here, we want to just give a disclaimer. If for example, like Shad's daughter is watching or something, please take her out of the room. If you have any small children, I know Carl for some reason was letting his infant daughter listen to the show, which is a terrible
That is
fucking
funny.
idea. But yeah, for all the younger viewers, please exit the room, or if you cannot do this quick enough, do a slow motion dive over to your child and put both hands over their ears before we read this question. I'll give you 2 seconds.
No.
All right, so here goes nothing. If Philip and KG had a baby, would it be a lazy fat fucker that whines and is ungrateful, or would it be an awkward-looking horse fucker? That's part one. He usually gives us multiple parts, so that's part one. All right. Any thoughts on part one?
Who would get pregnant?
Oh, hey, KG for sure.
He is a bitch.
Absolutely, he's gonna be
he
the one
already
getting
looks
plowed
like
in the
he's
shitter.
fucking- he
Cloud
already
in the
looks-
shitter.
Giddy up.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's got quite the fucking keg on him, so I mean,
Oh yeah.
pretty hard to mistake him for not being pregnant. But yeah,
Great.
All right.
Great mental image. Christ.
Absolutely. All right. Let's do that. Let's do this, and let's do that. That should fix that. Okay. Hold on. So I got zoomed in way too far. There we go. All right. That's fixed. Let's see. Let me read the rest of this. Catastrophe of questioning. I lost my place because I zoomed in. There we go. All right. Next part of the question is, with Philip's parents visiting, do you think Mr. Burnell will come inside of Leanna? I think he's a gentleman. I don't think that he would try to make advances towards her, and if he did, let's say he was drinking the gin or something, I don't think that he would risk impregnating her. I don't think so. Do you think Mrs. Burnell is a fine piece of ass? We probably won't comment on that. She's probably a nice lady. And hope all is well, you crusty fuckers, again submitted by the Heavy Metal Gamer Show.
I don't know.
Super.
Phyllis Burnell might be pretty hot.
Phyllis. Oh no.
what?
You never know.
Phyllis.
Is she a MILF?
Yeah. No.
Is that what you're
No.
implying?
Oh.
I mean, one of the parents has to be ugly, right? That's how genetics work. So maybe she's the ugly bitch.
Wait, what? No, where did you learn this? Wait, what? One of the parents has to be ugly. That's how genetics works?
It's more okay. Well, it's more likely, right?
I think attractive people seek out attractive people, and ugly people settle on ugly people.
You could have just been.
Doesn't always work that way.
You could have just been that deformed baby that nobody gave a fuck about.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know if that reverse engineering you got there, Lipple. I don't know if that checks out. I'm sure they're both lovely people. You see, I think that Mr. Burnell is a very very respectable guy. I didn't mean to. No, I hiccuped or burped or whatever. But
Wait. Mrs. Burnell is a very respectable guy.
I said Mr. No, I said Mr.
What?
You said Mrs. Burnell, not Mr. Burnell.
Okay, well, Mr. Sir Burnell, Mr. Sir is Dr. Professor Burnell is, I believe, a respectable guy. He's served his country. He educates at a very high level, and he's contributed to society. So I have nothing but respect for that man. He's also run for public office, which is very admirable. And Mrs. Burnell, I mean, we don't know anything about her, but I'm sure she's a nice lady, and can't really say anything negative about the parentals of Mr.
Okay.
Phil. Right?
So if neither of them were ugly, maybe Phil was just born with the helmet on. Maybe.
Okay. Well, it's possible. It's definitely possible.
He was wearing Ben's helmet. But yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. So we'll cross that one off, and hopefully none of the children read that. If you're still here and you're holding your hands over your children's ears, you can go ahead and
You can let go.
You can go ahead and let go. Fuckity fuck. All right. Let's get back to. Let's see, what other tutorials do you think Phil will try outside of his gaming tutorial? How to set up a capture card, how to be successful on YouTube, how to make an egg sandwich. Oh wait, there's Cooking with the King, submitted by AP Dubtalia. Do you guys think that he'll go for more tutorials?
No.
No.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I really hope not. They're terrible.
He should. It would be very easy for him to do like a video just sort of explaining how to set up and shit, why doesn't he do that? Why don't more YouTubers do that?
How to set up?
Yeah, how to set your shit up.
He kind of did that once.
Did he?
When he was recording with his camera.
But now that he's doing direct capture, OBS overlays, shit like that.
Well,
I think he did that before, but it was terribly done.
Well,
it's poorly
that's a
made.
given.
It was poorly made.
It was poorly made. Yeah. he made a video. I can't remember what it is. It's somewhere on DSP Gaming. But he was like talking about his capture cards and shit. He was showing like XSplit and stuff, like how he captures his footage and shit. It was around the time God of War Ascension came out. He was just recording on his camera on how he was setting up everything. It was like a vlog or some shit. Actually, I think it was a vlog, not a DSP Gaming video. You'd have to look way back at that. Someone will have to post it. But I do remember him making a video of it.
Is it the one
That was
with
like a long time ago.
the camera setup?
Yeah. Well, not the camera setup, but the direct capture setup. The camera setup, I'm not too sure about. I don't know if he ever did a video on that, which I'm sure he probably did, but yeah.
The only one I know of.
I think he'll try doing more tutorial videos. Because, he's gonna do whenever he feels like, he thinks actually, that he's good at a game. So he thinks he's good at Overwatch. That's why he did those tutorials.
Yeah.
And let's say he played a fucking Battleborn, that game.
Mm-hmm.
He thought.
Oh, what game was that? What game was that,
good.
Kaz?
Hello and welcome to
I
KO.
think it's called Battle.
What game?
Battle Dad, whatever. And if he thought he was good, he would do tutorials for that too. So I'm pretty sure he'll try again. Maybe not for Overwatch. Well, maybe after the new character comes out. Who knows?
Oh, I found the video.
What video?
The direct capture shit. Oops. But here it is. Oh, someone linked it already. Loophole beat me to it.
Uh-oh.
That's the video I was thinking of.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's the video what AJ posted, and I put the video that he posted on his fucking channel. Make sure to watch it with ad block.
It's AJ's video.
Yeah. Watch that with ad block too, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. There's probably no
I
ads
don't think
on
he
it.
gives a shit.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
think he
so
gives a fuck.
sure.
I'm just fucking around. But anyways, I think that could be something he could do. I mean, tutorial videos. He felt like he did great in Overwatch, I guess. I mean, here's the thing though, and here's the thing that people need to understand. And again, we're not gonna get too far into Overwatch until the end of the show. But Overwatch was designed 6v6 for the purpose of not having one player be all that much important to the overall team. If it's 3-on-3, one person playing like shit affects the game more. Whereas 6-on-6, it gives each player a little more freedom to go around, make mistakes, and do stuff. So for Phil to be in a team-based game like that he isn't a huge part of and feel as though he's doing he's doing awesome or whatever, I think it's a little misguided. And I think that's maybe where he's getting that idea that he's doing so well is because he's not even that big a part of the team and they're still doing okay. Yeah. So that's my understanding of it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, Phil would have to teach you and do tutorials on stuff that he knows how to do real well. Like, for example, censoring the forums. Like if you want to show someone how to create a terrible environment on the forums and how to chase away even existing fans, you could do a tutorial on that. If you want to teach somebody how to go into debt, you could do something like that. I'd love to see Phil's financial. Oh, dude, that would be a great fucking like YouTube channel and shit. What do you think about that? Phil's financials, financial Phil, Phil's finance.
Phil's financial fumbles. I like it.
Yeah.
Now he claims to have a business degree, right? So that's it. That's a possibility.
Yeah. I like it. All right, let's continue on. Any other thoughts on anything that we talked about so far? Moving on. So thank you, AP Dubtalia, for that one. Here's a good one. Speaking on how Phil was cooking lately. After watching the Let's Endure for Poorly Cooking with the King, Which, you know what? Actually, I'll take a second. That one's a little controversial. I know some people don't like it. I think they don't know that was part of a 24-hour stream, and by then we were just fucking like already starting to go a little insane. Yeah. So like, some people were like, "Oh, they keep talking about random garbage." Like, I guess that conversation we had about wild cherry Pepsi, but like.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Wild Cherry Pepsi's so fucking good.
I'm just saying, the fact that we were even able to like be coherent and fucking make that video is a fucking win for us. So I guess sorry if you didn't enjoy that one. But that was part
the
of
DSP tries
the poorly cooking with the king one. Oh no, wait, that was a separate one. Never
was
mind.
the
I was
DSP
thinking.
tries it.
Yeah, I'm thinking
That
about
one was
DSP
separate.
tries it.
That one
Okay,
was
never
hella
mind.
fun.
My
That
bad.
was fun.
The DSP tries it was the one that was the 24-hour. That was the one that people are like, oh, what the fuck, the fucking, oh, you guys are talking about wild cherry Pepsi and stuff. But yeah, poorly cooking
Yeah,
with
well,
the
I
king, that
mean,
was good.
that was done at like 3 a.m., you know?
Yeah.
It was fun. I
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah,
but
it was.
question here: do you feel that Phil would last in Hell's Kitchen? I give him 5 to 10 minutes before Ramsey throws his fat ass off the show. Submitted by Destiny Decade.
There's been a really fat Italian guy before on Hell's Kitchen. He was like the first one to go. He was like really fat. He looked
Oh,
like
yeah,
Phil,
I
darker
remember that.
tan, and he
Yeah.
was like just as incompetent, just as fat, just as stupid, just as
His name
just
was
as bad
Raj,
as
right?
Phil.
Wow,
His name was Raj or something, right?
I forgot what his name was.
He had like ridiculously curly hair and shit. I
yeah,
remember
I don't
that.
remember what his fucking
Oh,
name
wasn't I think Ramsey
Raj.
was fucking that guy up from the very beginning though. He was
Yeah,
calling him
he
like
was
fat,
fucking
lazy,
up
and
big
stupid
time.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, his name was
Yeah,
Rock.
yeah, I was right. Okay,
That
I
guy.
remember that episode.
He's
that
like
guy is an
People to
idiot.
go, and he's a piece of shit.
Is that him?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
listen.
Oh yeah, that dude. Yo, Ramsey fucked his shit up big time.
Yeah.
Like from the get go too. Like he was a whipping boy the whole episode till he walked out. That was great.
Yeah, it's like you do that shit in like a real kitchen, then yeah, you deserve to get your ass kicked out. That shit is like despicable. If you have a hard time listening to your head chef, your sous chef, like whoever's running the fucking kitchen, obviously, if you have no idea what you're doing in the kitchen, then they have all the reason to kick you out because that ruins the whole thing. It's like a team effort, and you're the guy that's sitting there trying to sabotage it, and it's this fucking idiot.
Ooh.
That's the last thing you want.
Ooh.
And another thing too, like this guy just stands around doing absolutely nothing worthwhile. So I mean, that's another reason to kick him out. If you're not doing anything in the kitchen, then yeah, it's pretty clear you have no idea what you're doing.
Ooh.
So that's the end of that.
Damn.
I'm just putting my 2 cents in it. I've never had problems with this before. There's people that don't fucking listen at the time, but you know what? People learn from their mistakes, right? Clearly Raj didn't because he got his ass kicked out. But
Damn.
what can you do?
Yeah. Well, if Phil did that, I think it'd be similar or even worse. Like, it'd be just as bad or even worse than Raj. So
Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
it'd be bad. And he'd probably cry.
Hmm.
Yeah,
he would.
You know, he is the king of crybabies. So
Do you think they'd fucking wreck him like they did Cooking with Jack on West Texas Investor? Oh, you know,
yeah.
dude,
It'd be
hey.
worse.
Hey,
yelling.
he should go on that show, West Texas Investors, dude, and tell them to fucking invest in KO Gaming or whatever. Like,
I want to see that.
I'll give you 20%
Or
of
the
KO
meat
Gaming.
sauce.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
my famous sauce. Yeah,
Ramsey would fuck him up though. if
this
he
is
was
the
on
best
it.
sauce you'll ever taste.
Yeah, dude, they would kill him.
Kill him. What would they have him do? What would his competition be?
Go
I
against a
don't know.
blind midget.
In what? What would they be
A
competing
blind
in?
midget. And who can make a better sauce?
Oh, and making the sauce?
yeah, like who we have.
And
it
the
was like
midget
the
would
Jack
win.
one.
You think they'll give Phil one of those like big white poofy hats?
Yeah,
I hope so.
the dunce hat.
Oh, the dunce cap. No, the big poofy chef hat. The mushroom cloud.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
What?
Moogle wears
No.
one of them shits. Don't you, Moogle?
No, I don't.
Ah, he wears it. He
Wow.
wears it backwards. He tips it to the left. You know, he's a
I
gangster.
wear a hairnet.
Ah,
It's
I
a
always
chef
do.
apron.
a hornet.
I
You
always
wear a
hairnet.
hornet.
A hornet. A hornet's nest.
A hornet.
No,
The beehive.
it's so awkward too because the kitchen that I work in, I'm the only person. Actually, that's not true. The sous chef has black chef whites, and I have black. Well, whatever the hell you want to call it, chef's outfit, whatever you want to say. But, we both have fucking black chefs, whatever the fuck you call them. It doesn't matter. We call them chef whites, but
Chef
what do you call it?
White.
Whatever the fuck you want to.
Egg whites.
But we both have like it's so weird too, and like it's the only color they had because I was looking for the white ones, but it said it doesn't matter what color you're having as long as it's not like ridiculously. It's not as long as it's not like stupid shit green or
Get a
fucking
banana yellow one.
banana yellow. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if it's like black or white, it's fine.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I think the black would show a lot of kitchen residue. You know, the flour, the eggs, the semen.
well-
you know what I mean? There's a lot that'll show
The
up on the
semen.
black.
Well, see-
well, if you get a
see-
bad
see-
customer, you know what I mean?
No, see, with white ones, it's the same thing though. You got like tomato sauce, and like you're working with turkey, you get that all over you and shit. Like that shit stains, like your white outfit.
You get turkey all over you.
Yeah, the
Ah.
fucking turkey, man. It's got that
Turkey.
shitty turkey.
Turkey.
It's got all that turkey, all that brown shit all over it.
Oh,
It
the
can
brown-
fucking stink.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't think that's the turkey there, Mogul. I don't know what that is.
Turkey.
You got brown shit all over you. All right. See how it is.
Okay. That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
But all
Yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
Like the juices and shit. Like
Oh,
The
yeah.
juices.
Real juicy. Yeah. The juice.
the
That
The
juice,
juice.
Mogul.
He's loose.
There's
The
not a-
juice is gonna be loose in a second.
There's not
Ready?
a damn thing Moogle can do about it.
Yeah, you got turkey on uniform from tossing it.
And speaking
Meanwhile, I'm doing just fine and dandy, Freddy.
of juice, we got Mr. Gin and Juice right here. Mr. Fizz is
Dog
on
Gin.
the air, just like the planes that fly over his house. What is going on, Mr. Sir?
It's going good. I don't drink gin. Gin's a terrible fucking drink as it is.
Ah,
What?
you're not delving on the Tanqueray.
No, whiskey.
Holy shit, dude.
But you're
Loves the
not more
whiskey.
motivated by the gin?
The gin.
Yep.
Snoop Fizz.
Ah,
What?
yeah, Snoop Fizz. Snoop Fizzy Fizz. You dig?
The gin and juice.
Yeah.
Nope.
The
whiskey.
fizzle jizzle. The fizzle
Just
dizzle.
grab myself a bottle of Jack and just drink it straight from the bottle.
Jack.
You like the Jack. You like to swallow Jack.
Like Jack?
He loves to swallow Jack. Drinking with Jack.
Ugh.
So anyways. Okay. Here we go. Here's one for Fezzy. Fezzy hasn't had a lot of questions lately, so Fezzy, are you ready? That's why.
He's
muted.
dead.
What a fig.
Apparently not.
Wow.
He could answer questions, but
It's probably,
require
probably
him.
eating those potatoes.
He's tossing the
I mean,
turkey.
If he
What?
answers a question, it's gonna take like 30 minutes. So I think that's
Tossing the
best.
turkey?
He's tossing the turkey.
What
Alright.
the fuck?
Well, all right. One for Fizz. You know what? Let's address this because Fizz is here, and this is something that happened recently on the forum. So let's get this one out of the way. Obviously, Fizz, we talked a little bit about you joining him on Rocket League. Why don't we get your brief thoughts on that real quick while we transition? How'd you feel playing some Vidya with Mr. Phil for free?
Not bad.
Didn't even
Yeah,
have
I
to
was
pay
surprised.
$5.
I didn't have to pay $5. Surprised I got in as many matches as I did with him. You know, just looking in like because he didn't like create a lobby. He just joined an online match, and then I found a way to join that after he picked the room and everything. So got 2 free shoutouts. Didn't even have to pay $5.
Was it a lot of fun?
It was fun.
Do you
know,
feel
it
like
was-
you guys bonded over the game?
Apparently, according to him, he wanted to give me a chance, which
Yeah.
is fucking load of shit.
He didn't give me a chance, motherfucker. What the hell? He called me negative things. Just for trying to get in the game. He called me a bunch of
Like-
negatives.
playing Overwatch with it.
Hey, I wanted to put his, guide to use. I wanted to, show him that I was listening. I am a pupil of Phil and his Overwatch guide, and This is what ends up happening. He rejects me, one of his most loyal pupils.
I know. At
Hey,
least he
did
has
I-
some class in rejecting pieces of shit. So
Oh, he's still with Leanna.
I mean, yeah. Well,
Oh, look at
That's
this.
a good
There's look, a picture. Ha! Ho, 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 ho! Yo, Mr. Bagel on screen, if you please. Oh my goodness, it is
Oh,
time. Mr.
fucking
Fizz, you're
hell.
gonna have to answer for this. What is this, Fizz? Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
What happened?
Get that up
Send
on
me.
there, Mr. Bagel.
I don't
Oh
see
my
anything.
goodness. Nah, Mr. Fizz. So glad you're here. The timing is impeccable. If you would please, there you go. And Mr. Fizz, if you would look at Exhibit A in the chat there, while Mr. Bagel puts it on screen so that we can all ridicule you. What the fuck is this?
Oh, hold on. I have to put the screen on.
that's me trying to fucking hit Phil every chance I
You're
got.
trying to hit Phil on his own team.
Yes.
Hit on him.
What is that? You're trying to hit on him.
No. Fuck no. What?
Well, it looks like Phil's the only one that scored in this game. 5 goals,
Dude.
5 shots, an MVP for a game he has not played before. Mr. Fizz, 0 for 0.
It required me to actually try, which I didn't give 2 fucks enough to try. So.
Wow.
Sabotage the game.
Wow.
Except
Obviously,
You
it
didn't
one.
fall in your own net.
I did obviously do a fucking good job then. I tried to
Unbelievable.
sabotage the game. I'm on the own team, and I've 2 fucking assists. Jesus Christ.
Wow. And now, it says here, I bet Fizz found Phil's One Piece. That's incredible.
Great.
Wow. And unbelievable. I can't believe this. This is absolutely atrocious. This is a worse performance than what you put on at the Heart Attack Grill.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I gotta set my standards low, so.
Well, I'm not gonna follow up on that, but I will say that how dare you get in there and try to sabotage Mr. Phil? You
I
didn't even pay $5.
I didn't pay $5. You know, I think I owe him $5, so I'll donate to my PayPal and call it even.
That's good. Now, what I really wanted to get to, the real question on people's minds, has to do with a recent shakeup. A shakeup rocking the foundation of the King of Hate forums. A poster by the name of Silky Enigma has been banned. Now, let me give a little context here. I think we've got a post here. Mr. Bagel, if you would please put this link that I'm about to post into the chat.
Yep.
Here you are, and here is a forum thread. And we look here at a little bit of I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to say a catastrophe, a calamity. How about that? Some
There.
antics this night. So if you would please scroll to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th post that is Phil.
Yeah, I'm on it.
He says the following. There are a group of people on these forums that literally disagree with everything I do, never satisfied no matter how well intentioned or executed. That kind of criticism is pointless. The video that I made was well warranted, informational. I had never heard the word informational before, and positive. Showing the video to 2 people who have no idea who I am, never watched any of my videos, and have no idea why the video was created was pointless. Of course, they'd say it made no sense and they didn't like it, which is probably why Nation showed it to them in the first place. I swear people think I'm stupid or something. I'm just far too lenient. If your only purpose on these forums is to tell me that I'm doing it wrong, you should probably leave. Tons of people have successfully left legit, positive, constructive criticism, but the 2 posts in this thread in question are not that at all. Most of the people who create these kind of issues are people who have been banned for misconduct before, but they keep coming back. The veiled trolling under the guise of legit criticism isn't going to work because I'm not a moron, so you can stop wasting your time with frivolous posts. Wow. So legit criticism is actually just veiled trolling, and you need to knock it off. Huh?
That's the forums it's a fun place.
Knock
it's a
it
fun
off.
place to visit and look in all this glorious dick suckery with Phil.
Yeah, what is this shit?
Ooh.
Even if it's legitimate, he's now saying that it's like trolling disguised as legitimate criticism. Okay.
I mean, these are these posts, which, by the way, I'm not Silky Enigma. A
Damn
lot of
it!
people
I was
thought
gonna
was.
I was building to that, Fizz. You son of a bitch. All
I
right,
had to steal
fine.
your
Spill the
thunder.
beans. Go ahead. Unfurl the Fizz. Go ahead. Have at it.
That's all I needed to say on that. I'm not him. I really haven't posted an account in a while. I did recently, but that was just me just fucking being stupid. But I haven't done anything in a while, so I don't know why people think I do. But
No, I don't know why people would think that would be you. Yeah, that's madness. But what if we look here? We've got page 9. Phil says the following, and this is where it would have been nice for Fizz to then transition. Phil says, quote, "The thread has been massively derailed. Silky Enigma is banned. He's the person who had 12 accounts before this one. I'm going to talk to Onyx about IP banning him. I've had enough. Anyone else have something to add to the viral video discussion? FYI today, Homefront hit 625K views. LOL. I like the LOL. That's nice.
I mean, the fucking thing is, if he thinks he's gonna IP ban me, I mean, I have a VPN, so I can just switch every fucking city. He can ban me at every single fucking server, and if he does that, then I will salute him and I will give up trolling the forums. But I'm not fucking stopping just because Phil says, I pay $3,000 a month. I can fucking make my own rules and completely make these forums unhospitable.
Oh,
Fuck that.
yeah. You know what you should
Fucking
do?
I'll have my fun and take all the fucking.
You should make a video like that, but put on like one of those anonymous masks and fucking like just do like a little voice changer. DSP, I will continue to haunt your forums from different IP addresses. You will never rid me. Like, dude, that'd be pretty good. I'd like that. But all right, so there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We wanted to get this to people. I'm pretty sure that Fizz already announced this on Twitter and stuff, but we wanted to flesh this out because he says that, I mean, he's alluding to Fizz, right? He's saying, oh, this is the guy with 12 accounts and blah, blah, blah.
I think I have like 30 at this point.
Yeah.
So no, it's not quite 12.
Spoiler, we don't know who Silky Enigma is, okay? We were not in contact with this gentleman. This was not a satellite agent of the Sons of Kojima going in undercover and whatever the fuck else that people think. I don't know. I don't know who he is. He could be anyone from this community. He could have been a legitimate fan. Like, you have to understand, like, just because you're a fan of Phil, and I think Phil tends to, like, run into this, that, like, just because you're a fan of Phil doesn't mean you have to, like, never have a negative thing to say about the guy. You can be a fan of someone and still say negative things about him. I mean, they're, like, look at sports fans. Right? They say terrible things about people they're fans of. Look at LeBron James fans, right? He fucks up, oh, haha, and crying LeBron memes and shit. And then he wins, and then people like him again. Like, you know, that happens. People like you and dislike you based on peaks and valleys. And I think Phil just doesn't understand that. He is sort of under the... He's under the impression that, like, if you like him, then you have to like him no matter what happens and have his back in every single situation. But anyways, we move on a little. Go ahead, sorry.
Which is kind of weird. Like, that whole idea of any form of criticism towards me as trolling will severely hurt his forums to a point of, I mean, you look at his forums now, you're never going to see more than at least 10 people active at a time, including Phil and, like, it may be even Phil and, like, 3 mods and just 7 other people. But it's gotten to the point where only the hardcore people go to the forums, and that's not something you want. You want your forums to be, you know, new people. It could have been all the people that watched a fucking Homefront video that could have gotten on the forums and But no, his behavior doesn't allow that, and it's sad.
Right. And it sort of makes like an intimidating group. If you're like just a casual fan, if you're a casual, and you head on here, you've already got like an established fucking, you've got the cabal. You've got this group of people that are ready to fucking come after you and shit. It's like it's a miserable place to be. Again, I hope that maybe one day they'll turn this into their motto, but I think that the King Hate Forums is a miserable place of servitude and censorship. So, Muggle, if you would please step back to page 7, because there's something pretty funny that happened here. Mr. Bagel?
Yes, sorry.
No worries.
I'm going back.
Awesome.
I was just blowing my nose, so let me go ahead and go back to page 7.
Yes, please.
All right.
And
Alright.
head on down to the middle, where Mr. Phil starts a post with "Not surprising that the same two people who aren't happy with anything I do."
Okay, let me see. He's got a fucking long ass post. Holy shit. Not surprising.
Not surprising that the same two people who aren't happy with anything I do.
I'll just find it. Not sir. Oh, here we are. Found it.
All right. He says, in response to people that are sort of talking about the desperation, which we'll talk about that too. He made a desperation video basically saying, oh, hey, welcome all you new weird, or not weird, you new random people, the people that aren't my core fan base and followed me and really had my back to start this channel. All you randos that just stumbled on this video looking for a video shit-talking home front. Hi, I'm now in your debt. I'm now in your service. And please don't leave, though, because I'm going to be going on break. So please don't leave. I'm glad you're here. Anyways, some people were giving criticism, and he said the following. This is how the party got started with the Silk Enigma. Maybe we should have started back here, but que sera, sera. He says the following: not surprising that the same two people who aren't happy with anything I do don't like a positive welcome / thank you video to my now 9.5 new subs. 9.5 subs. Who's the half person? I think he forgot a K. Well, he forgot a K, but as you'll see later on, a bunch of other people had a K for him. The video is incredibly positive, explains very briefly who I am, and cross-promotes my other channels to 9.5K people who don't know about them at all. The video does no harm and can only help. The only people who have an issue with it are the long-time detractors who want to see me fail and are incredibly pissed off that my video went viral in the first place. So, care to actually give criticism or just shit all over the stuff I do, shit all over stuff for the sake of being negative dickheads, because I'm getting very tired of it. We then scroll down, and obviously Hardcore Parkour is going to suck his dick a little bit, so censor that. We don't want to get in trouble on YouTube for showing dick suckery on screen. We then look at Nation giving some constructive criticism. Mr. Hazard takes a few different quotes and says the following. Mr. Hazard's been on fire. We got to talk to this gentleman. He's had some very astute points. Shout out to Hazard. He says the following: you should probably follow the rules of your own forum and not insult people. Don't give me the I'm stating facts bullshit. I'm fairly convinced that neither of them have genitalia where their forehead should be. Nation also did give criticism, clearly and concisely to boot, which goes to show just how much attention you're paying. We then go down. Mr. Silk Enigma gives a long, sort of detailed bit of constructive criticism himself. Mr. Phil quotes Hazard. The original 2 posts above had 0 criticism in them, just that video was bad and too much info. Without elaboration is completely worthless. One of the people in question is a sock account for someone who's been banned 12 times before for trolling and insults, without any proof, by the way. This is just sort of like a fucking... this is just a fucking claim to discredit the guy, because he's been sticking it to him. But anyways, I'm being more lenient this time, and he follows his leniency up with banning the guy outright and asking for an IP ban. But anyways, You don't have all the facts, so don't try jumping in. I have every right to expose people for agendas on these forums, name calling or no. I own the damn forums. Don't get into this line of discussion again. We've beaten it to death. Wow. Then,
then.
a bunch of wall attacks. This isn't really worth reading. Please go and read it yourself. But here's one just little quote I'll read. Only my detractors don't understand KO Gaming. They thought I was going to pretend to be someone I'm not and hide behind a new channel. That's not the case at all. The point of KO Gaming was to 1, get a focus and highlight on my edited content, and 2, to create a channel that would show up in YouTube search, since DSP Gaming rarely does because of last year's copyright abuse fiasco. Guess what? It's successful on both fronts. If you don't get that, you are stupid, and I can't help stupid. I've explained this numerous times before. Some people just have very thick heads, and you're one of them, you and your 12 previous accounts. So,
No.
let's
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Mr. Fizz, take the floor. Why don't you start us off?
What's funny, the whole thing is, one, he's basing everything off this Homefront video.
Mhm.
He's basically saying everything that happened on KO Gaming wasn't important because I wasn't getting views until the 600,000 plus views I got in the Homefront video. Because he made it a clickbait, whatever, so on and so forth. But when he created KO Gaming, his whole focus was to do nothing with me, DSP Gaming, or anything like that.
Right.
So now he's going back on it. It's like, well, if you thought it had nothing to do with DSP Gaming, then you're a complete fucking moron.
Yeah. You clearly just read what I said and didn't interpret the opposite from it like you should have. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, I mean, it was a top secret thing. Like, come on, man. Like, I remember the day that we tweeted out the link to that channel, and he acted like it was a big fucking betrayal and shit. All the people I talked to around this, of his supporters, acted like this was the top secret fucking thing. They didn't want to fucking even allude to what it was. Like, this was classified, to steal a phrase from I Cured, the former mod, who isn't a mod anymore. This was supposed to be a huge secret, and he asked that it has nothing to do with DSP Gaming because of the association with him, not the fact that he didn't show up in search results, even though that was part of it. He talked about the association with him was negative, that people, this is how you don't play guy, and the slanders ruined my name and reputation, so I need to make this new thing. That's what he told people. Now apparently that it's different. So, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the detractors are the ones paying attention, right? I mean, his fans, they just sort of watch the content. They don't go on the forums and listen and read what he says and all that kind of shit. The detractors are the ones that are reading shit and making judgments off of that and sort of taking it in. So, anyways,
to kind of like add a point off of that,
Sure.
Previously when he was talking about his video, because after the success of the Homefront video, he released like a secondary channel trailer for all the new subscribers and everything like that.
Yep.
And the one thing he did, which like surprised the hell out of me, was essentially talked about his break and his parents coming to visit and everything like that, which is what you don't fucking do in a channel trailer. I mean, that's just common fucking sense. You don't do that. You don't be like, oh, thank you for joining my channel. For the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be there. It's amazed me, just the complete and utter just nonsense, you know?
nonsense.
Nonsense.
Yeah. And I don't even know what to add on to that. I just feel like, I don't even...
I mean, that was basically his peak. And now he's going to realize, because what he's going to do now is he's going to put out clickbait videos and all this stuff, and then he's going to see that nobody wants to watch his content other than some fucking clickbait shit, and he'll put all this time into videos and won't get any views, and then he'll be back at square one, and he'll be like, oh, what do I need to do now? Oh, I haven't jacked off in a while. Let's jack up on screen.
Yeah. well, I just yeah. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing how, you know, he comes up with shit. He just creates whatever he needs to fuel his agenda, whatever he needs to, to get where he needs to go, and that's it. So, all right. Any other thoughts on this before we move on to the parade of K's, which was great? All right. So let's scroll down a little bit, and in response to this giant wall of text, Mr. Hazard here just kind of quotes this whole, I have every right to expose people, I own the damn forums, don't fucking say shit to me. Hazard says K, Nation says K, Silky says K, Wazzer says K, everybody says K, except for the dick suckers. Oh boy, they are here and they are ready. Look at that. Mr. Ash, oh, good job. Hardcore Parkour, oh, okay, good. Oh, Savvy Samosa, oh, that's pretty good, Phil. Garbage. Garbage to the fullest extent.
I don't know. I think I want to think that some of his trolls are the same people. Like, I know that some of them, write the same, like that. I think Bailey Dakota is hardcore parkour.
No, it's that Davey J guy, I think.
Oh, it is? I don't know. It's just, I don't know where he fucking found these people that are just so devoted. Like, these are the same people that would get a job and then it would like... Sorry, I fucking dropped a water bottle apparently.
Drunk, stumbling around.
It's a water bottle. I'm
Oh,
gonna put
yeah.
vodka
It's a
in it.
vodka bottle.
Vodka bottle. But I don't know where you've like found this people where it's just they'll like schedule their work around them. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yep. It is. All right. Any other thoughts on that before we move on? All right. Let me check and see if there are any last DSP topics that we need to cover before we transition into the gaming topics. I wanted to put a dramatic pause. Let's go ahead. Let's transition into the gamey topics. We've got a shit ton in the viewer submitted. We got a shit ton in ours. Let's start with the gaming topics. Now, we're probably going to talk about Overwatch, but we're going to save that for the very end, okay? We're not going to just start talking about Overwatch now, even though it'd be nice. And we'll talk about it last, okay? How about that? Is that fair? Does that sound like a fair trade-off? We'll do like an hour of gaming and miscellaneous, but we'll talk about Overwatch last.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
First question with this: what is the state of Battleborn? Is it dead? Will people play it? Would you try it? Submitted by Corey in the House 81.
Hold on. Should we over those
okay.
questions again? So I can answer them one by one.
What is the state of Battleborn? Is
Fucking
it dead?
It's fucking dead.
Oh.
I knew he was gonna say
Oh
that.
man, yo, can we get that meme of The Simpsons where Marge gets Bart
the
game,
Christmas present,
and
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
like, "Oh, I've got you this." I'm not gonna do a Marge impression, but I got you this game all the boys wanted, and he's like, "Oh, you got me over Battleborn."
Yeah. For Xbox One, too, that was a good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that put some stank
That's
on it, huh?
lit.
Little mustard.
That's like salt in the wounds right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Chap
What a
says.
shit present.
Chaff says, I don't have Overwatch, so the porn is more than enough for me. Well, that's going to be gone soon, so you better download it quick.
Yeah.
But back onto Battleborn. I was
There it
going to
is.
buy it. I was going to buy it when
Really?
it was $40. Well, let me explain. It was before Overwatch came out, and there was this quick sale. It was $40 for the deluxe digital, which includes the season pass. So essentially, it would have been like $20 for the game, $20 for the season pass. To me, that's not bad, right? I mean, just take any game and just apply that, a brand new release, and you're like, oh, it's just $20 and I get the season pass for just $20 or whatever, or I pay $40 for the game and I get the season pass free. Not bad, right? But I resisted the urge to buy it. I was just like desperate for things to hold me over until Overwatch came out, and Uncharted 4 wasn't doing it for me. I gotta be honest with you. The multiplayer really sucks, and I gotta wait until I finish 2 and 3 before I get into the single player because I don't want to, experience it out of order. So yeah, I just wanted something to hold me over, and I was gonna buy Battleborn, and I resisted it, and I'm glad I did because it's dead. I mean, they introduced a new character, sort of like as a last ditch, but like, does that really, revolutionize your game?
Not really.
It's like Borderlands. It really is. It feels like Borderlands with just more characters in it.
And shit.
Yeah.
So I have a little secret, and
you bought Battleborn? Did you buy fucking Battleborn?
Wow! What a maroon!
Wow! No, listen to me before you fucking
kill yourself.
I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, let's hear you. Let's hear you justify.
Well, fuck you, Mogo.
Yeah,
I didn't
betray us.
Should have bought the fucking boxes instead.
I got it for $25, and I haven't even fucking touched it yet. It's still on the goddamn.
That's your fucking
I want to see the receipt. Nah. 25 Canadian.
No, I had a reward at Best Buy. You know the rewards thing, like
show
where
me the receipt.
the points accumulate.
The receipt. I will call your local Best Buy.
Good Lord.
Call my local Best Buy.
Because I know you spent more money than that. You're trying, but you spent more money.
I didn't. I had a rewards points card. Like they have this rewards thing where if you buy games and stuff from the store, the points will accumulate. So it's like every 800, you'd have like $5. So I ended up paying 25 for it with my card.
Wipe my ass at $25. Christ.
That's too much.
That's too much.
You kiss my ass for $25.
Like I said, I'm probably not gonna play it, but I mean, like,
what a waste.
I have.
You should sell it.
Wait, you should.
Sell it to me for $5, and I'll sell it for $2.
Honestly, I probably get like $40 for it.
Oh.
Yeah, do it.
Is it sealed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should sell the shit.
Get rid of it. Yeah, immediately.
There's a local place downtown where I am. It's called Iceman. Basically, if you sell a
Iceman.
No,
of course. Yeah, right? a true Canadian business.
Basically, if you sell a sealed game there, because the guy told me that if people sometimes would sell sealed games and stuff, and even rare games there, he would actually pay you like he wouldn't. It's not like full price, but he'd pay around at the range of $40 to $50 depending on the game.
Oh, so he's a con
artist.
So
if it was like a new release, he would give you that at most.
So he's a con artist, because then he'll turn around and sell that for the full 60. Well, actually, in Canada, he'll sell that for fucking what is it? 80, $79.99 in Canada for new games.
Yeah, $79.99.
Yeah, so he's a goddamn con artist.
I'm just glad I never paid full price for it.
What you need to do?
I feel really bad that I bought it, but I was like, I might play it, and at the same time, I was like, nah, Overwatch. Like, I mean, the game's that game is just killing Battleborn. There's no way I'm going to be playing Battleborn anytime soon.
Now, before I say this, let me give a brief legal disclaimer. The Sons of Kojima podcast and the Sons of Kojima do not endorse or support any illegal action, fraud, or theft therein contained in this or any other podcast or broadcast associated with the Sons of Kojima. Thank you. So, hypothetically speaking, Moogle, you could potentially maybe in some capacity go out and go to like a Walmart and take your your sealed copy and just tell them, hey, I received this as a gift. I'd like to return it for store credit. And get the full value.
That's a good point. Yeah. I never thought about that.
But, of course, though, that would be dishonest and fraud and prosecutable in 48 of the 50 states in the United States. So, under no circumstances at all would we suggest this to somebody or say that we've done it in the past at all. So,
I could probably get more than I paid, even though I probably lost like all my points at Best Buy. I mean, I could do that.
Yeah.
Get store credit. I could. What am I gonna buy though?
A good game.
Oh, like Doom maybe.
Go buy
decent. Yeah, a decent game.
Oh yeah, buy Doom. Go get Doom.
Buy Doom.
There you go.
Single player's good.
Yeah.
Buy Doom with that.
With your fraud.
with my what the fuck?
Fraud bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fraud for taking advantage of Best
Yeah,
Buys.
I totally
Or-
didn't do that with the Street Fighter V copy I got for $10 off Amazon.
Okay.
So, but anyways, yeah, you're if you're convicted in Canada, you're convicted in real life too. That's pretty good, Eddie. So there you go. You're convicted in RL. Ooh, what is this, Fizz? A dude flipping off a bird.
I don't know.
He's given
Yeah,
he's given it the bird.
The bird.
Yeah,
He's giving it the legit.
that's great. What is the point of this? What is that?
I don't
Come
know.
here.
Great.
The bird's like, fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah,
He's
dipping
like,
out.
come here, come sit on my hand.
Yeah. He said no. He said
What a
come sit
piece
on my
of shit.
face. Nah.
Fuck that guy. That
Why
bird
don't
was
you sit on
probably
his
hella
face?
nice.
He had
That could have been his best friend. He
Small
just
pieces
decided
of
to give
bread.
a piece of shit.
small pieces of bread. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, if people, if people want to, test out the return policy or whatever, that's completely not related to us, and nobody ever
Not
on this show or whatever would advocate doing something like that or even suggest it be possible. So but anyways, all right. So yeah, Battleborn, stay away from it. If you want to play a hero-based, team-based shooter, go out and get you some Overwatch. Battleborn just doesn't cut it, doesn't hit the spot, and yeah.
I'm gonna tell you from experience. Battleborn, like it was fun during the beta, but after like a few days, it really got old really quickly, which is not something you want, especially for a game that's supposed to be a team-based shooter or whatever the hell you want to call it, a MOBA or whatever. That's really bad in itself.
Terrible.
Especially even during the beta. Like I was not sold on the game at all. I got so bored that I actually just fucking said, you know what, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna wait till Overwatch comes out.
But you
And I'm
bought
glad I'm glad I held off on it.
Also, if you're a cheap fucker that doesn't want to pay for Overwatch, there's always Team Fortress 2.
Even though it's not really the same game.
If you's a broke boy, you can get you some TF2.
to hold you over until.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't buy Battleborn. There's zero reason to buy it. It's by Gearbox, or a shitty company have released fucking trashy games, fucking incompetent fucking developers, fucking bad developers, fucking Randy Pitchford is a piece of shit.
Oh.
Battleborn looks like fucking garbage. It's a joke. It's a joke of a game that got fucking released and did a terrible job separating it from Overwatch. It's a bad fucking game.
What's that game coming out for the Xbox One? Gigantic or some shit?
Whatever it is, it's probably better than Battleborn.
It's gonna be better than fucking Battleborn. And dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna make you a bet right now. If that game ends up being way more popular than Battleborn, Gearbox is gonna have to put their heads in shame.
Anything's popular than Battleborn. Fucking.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
saying,
just
like,
came out at a bad time. Like they came out first, so they obviously had some buys, but
barely.
yeah.
Like 200 people playing it.
dude, it's
or-
kind of sad when there's like people playing games that like a game that's like 10 years.
Somebody
old.
showed like Sims and fucking Super Smash. It was like
Yeah,
it was right in the
Melee.
middle of that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like games that are like fucking 10 years old that are more popular.
20 years
than
old.
fucking-
Yeah.
Or yeah, like 20 years
Only
old.
has 200 viewers on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like a dirty word or something. Like if you're a Battleborn streamer, you're just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of yucky, you know?
That's like poison in the well right there.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah,
and it's not a bad game. It's just subpar. It's subpar for the genre and the time that it came out. How about that? I mean, it's not a bad game, right? If you just review it by itself without the context of any other of the games around it, it's a decent game. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's a decent game. It runs whatever. It's 30 frames, which we won't even get into that. But it's not a bad game. But when you look at the other games around it and the genre that's kind of, let's be honest, this genre is kind of getting a little oversaturated, right? How many hero shooters are coming out now? Paragon, this, Overwatch. There was one called There's a shit
There's
ton.
one called Fuck.
Lawbreakers.
Lawbreakers, yeah. Like there's a lot of hero shooters coming out.
Yeah.
And
That's the worst one.
yeah,
What? Lawbreakers?
No.
Battleborn.
Yeah, Battleborn, of course.
Battleborn. Yeah, it just
Lawbreakers could be good.
I'm honestly, I'm gonna be the first to say it. The character designs are not that great.
But ugly. The game's
They are
ugly.
Yeah.
but like,
yeah.
a lot
Some of the characters are
look-
poorly thought out. Like they're just
Yeah,
like,
they
well,
look
let's
like
The characters are poorly made, all right?
Oh,
yo,
they
they
look
look
let's
like
just
they
leave it
came
at
out of
that.
some. They look like they came out of fucking N64.
yeah. So.
Ooh.
For a next gen game, man, that's pretty sad.
But it's
What's
not a
this-
terrible game. It's just the timing, and
dude.
everything else around it makes it worse. Makes it
Oh, I wouldn't say it's terrible either.
Yeah.
It just came out at a really bad time.
Right.
If honestly, let's put it this way: if it had came out, I don't know, maybe a month after Overwatch, or maybe at. Oh, no, I'm just saying, if it came out at like a different time, not around the time Overwatch is around, then maybe it would be better
Yeah.
in a better place. And maybe if the game wasn't fucking 30 FPS, where it's like a goddamn slideshow half the time, which yes, I've encountered those issues too, but it's not completely jarring to the gameplay in any way. It's just ridiculous that it sometimes turns into a slideshow at times. Also the character designs are very bad. Like I admit, I
Yeah.
do not like any of the characters in that. There's only like one decent character in that game. That's it.
Damn. So, what were the rest of the questions? Because we answered one. It was like, would you ever play Battleborn?
I
It
mean,
was
that's
like,
it. That's
hell no.
basically it. Just run down Battleborn.
Would you
Just
play
basically talk
Battleborn?
shit about Battleborn.
No.
Yeah. Would I ever play it?
answer is
I
no.
already played the beta. So, I mean,
No, I don't have time for it. You know, I mean, I've got a lot of other games I'm putting on hold to
Play
to
games to
play.
Watch,
So
cough, cough.
yeah.
not interested in Battleborn at all. If I want a team-based hero shooter, I'll play Overwatch.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on that Battleborn before we move on?
Piece of shit.
Okay, moving on. Are you guys gonna do E3 2016 live streams submitted by
shit.
Zat Lovey? Most
Oh, shit.
likely.
Yeah.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Most likely. They're gonna start. Well, Square Enix is gonna do.
The Deus Ex show.
Yeah, they're gonna do like a weird one. So I don't know. We might cover it. I don't know for
Yeah.
sure. But obviously, you know, Xbox, PlayStation, Ubisoft, PC,
EA.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a time schedule.
Definitely gonna check that out. Whether we're gonna stream it or not, it's gonna depend. You know, it's gonna depend on if people are able to make it. You know, some of these are gonna start real early in the morning and shit like that. We might do one after the fact if people are interested. Maybe, I don't know. And we also have to find a place to do it. Probably, I think we had to do Twitch last year when we did ours. So the answer is there's interest, right? Ask you guys now. You guys have
Absolutely.
interest? Lupo? Mogo?
Absolutely.
Interested?
I'm
Yes.
definitely interested.
Let me grab, while we're at it then, let me just grab the schedule and we'll see like if we can even do it. E3. Oh, a Destiny reveal is coming. Oh, that's great.
Great.
There was like some color coded. Okay, Lapo, thank you. Okay, so we've got. Okay, cool. So this is in.
Should I show this on stream or?
If you want to, sure. So we've got June 12th and 13th is when this is all going to start. We've got EA at 4 p.m. Eastern, Bethesda at 10 p.m. Eastern. Then the next day we've got Microsoft at high noon Eastern. We've got the PC at 3, Ubisoft at
Only
4, and Sony at 9. Sony, that's going to be the one to watch.
Absolutely.
They killed it
time.
last year. I mean, I don't know if this year is going to be as jaw-dropping, and you know, because that was a big year for PlayStation.
Yeah.
That was huge. A lot of really good stuff. Obviously, Loophole
They kicked it
creamed
off.
his pants for
pretty
Shenmue and
quick.
finally
Wait,
got it.
Absolutely.
Wait here, this year.
I
We
want
can
to.
have Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog announced
Naughty
their
Dog.
new game.
They're not gonna do it. Nah,
There's
I don't
that
think so.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I want more info on Horizon Zero
The
Dawn.
Yeah,
Last Guardian.
I want to hear more about that game. That game looked awesome.
It's
Yeah.
Wait, who
Yeah.
did you say that was from?
Which
Horizon.
one? Horizon? It's
Yeah.
Guerrilla Games.
Right. Yeah.
Like
Really.
Killzone.
I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be 2.5 hours, so should be good. Hopefully some new games. I heard from some people like who do like Sony stuff that there's like some amazing like new stuff that no one's ever heard of. Like there's no rumors about. Like there's a bunch of new games.
Maybe
Sad
Am I
on
Kojima.
getting
that.
leaked out for once? Holy
What
shit!
about what
Yeah.
about maybe Kojima?
Yeah, that's
Maybe,
a big rumor.
maybe
Well,
he
that's like
might.
Yeah, that's like
Rumor,
that's like
This
a
would
big-
no
be
evidence.
this would be the time and place.
Yep.
Yeah,
to show
his
off
new
his
game
new
is going to
game.
be.
I don't
New
want to get
shit.
disappointed. I
exclusive.
don't want to be disappointed because obviously this game is gonna be. It's gonna take a while, right? I mean, he just assembled the team and shit. I mean, he probably had ideas, but to actually
Yeah.
make the shit, it's probably gonna be a while. But maybe just an announcement, maybe a title, maybe
Revealed it.
an
Yeah, I think
idea.
so.
But the thing is, though, that ends up being quite the tease, right? Because we get that, and then the game is 2 years off, 3 years. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
That's a little rough. But
They've done it before.
I
They
like.
did that with
Go
And
ahead.
PS4.
campaign.
I like
Yeah,
when
I guess
they.
that too.
I like when they show something, and then the game comes out like 6 months later, 9 months later. You know what I mean? Something reasonable to wait for. Whereas like. I don't like when they reveal something and then you like just sort of forget about it and then you kind of like remember about it 6 months prior or something. You know what I mean? I like something that like it's in the near future. I like that.
Vicinity.
But, yeah. But you got to take what you can get, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is definitely. What else is? I mean, like I guess if we could just kind of speculate on Sony because I think that's a lot of us are PS4 owners. A lot of us. I mean, what
One
can
of
we
the
look
things-
forward to?
One of
I
the
don't know.
things that I'm holding out hope for,
Uh-oh.
at
It's
not gonna be
least
Crash
one more
Bandicoot.
time. Yes,
Oh.
it is.
Dude,
Crash
they're not gonna.
You're gonna be
fucking
real
show
sad.
it.
That's
They're
your shit.
not-
That's your new
know,
shed move.
I know. I'm gonna be disappointed yet again, but there's always an ounce of hope.
Fucking.
Simply because of the goddamn PlayStation accounts in other countries, like making quips about Crash and stuff. I mean,
Quips.
I don't know. I mean,
Of
it's a possibility. It's highly doubted. I almost don't want to think about it, but it's a possibility. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna get my hopes
shit.
up like everybody else is going to. But yeah,
Hey, Fazzy.
what?
You were speaking of those PlayStation accounts that reveal that like we're talking about the rumors, right? I
Yeah.
literally just saw this one. They said that the new Crash Bandicoot is like a remake, right? They just said it's gonna release on the same day as Half-Life 3. I can't fucking wait for that.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's nice.
Yeah,
It's gonna be called Crash Life 3. It's gonna be pretty good.
Uh huh. I can't wait for
Yeah.
that game, man. We're gonna play it side by side, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, totally. All right.
Yeah.
maybe.
But yeah, so Sony
That's the one that was holding out hope for Shenmue 3.
Oh,
and it fucking happened, motherfucker.
it did.
Yeah, and
I
Sony
actually
ran back
I
from
was
that game.
that was sort of surreal to see that actually happen. I was hoping on holding this over Lippy's head for the rest of his life, and God, all our hopes and dreams came tumbling down as loops came true. So that was something.
Yeah,
That's
you see,
amazing.
all right. So don't you tell me about the impossible, all right?
Well, here's the thing. Yu Suzuki, guy who made Shenmue, he tweeted that he was at E3 and he doesn't do anything else. So it's like, well, maybe. There's rumor about it, but yeah, Crash. They said like recently, like, oh, Crash Bandicoot's still owned by Activision. So
It is,
bring
it
your
is.
hopes
But
up.
the thing is, under abandonment, if it goes without being used for, I think, 2 more years or so, then it's up for whoever. The Activision will no longer have the license to it.
Before a sequel
that's
to
not
Crash of
that's
the
not
Titans.
now.
That isn't, but I mean, gotta hold out hope.
I
Now,
don't know, man. I can't wait for that sequel to Crash of the Titans.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
You shut your whore mouth, Moogle.
That's
Nobody needs to be reminded of that.
I love Crash Bandicoot with tribal tattoos, a little faggot.
Oh yeah,
Far Cry 3 tattoos.
don't even get me started on Tiny Tiger and what they did to him in that game. Oh God.
Faggy River. Faggy. Yeah, so Sony's gonna be great. Like even if it's not as that high, it's still I think it'll still be the
I
best.
think it'll be the
Because Microsoft, they're gonna show Crackdown 3, which
you know what? I actually I don't mind it. I was always
Yeah.
a fan of Crash.
like
Crackdown
Crackdown.
1, Crackdown 2, very underwhelming.
Sucked.
Yeah, but yeah,
it could be
Crackdown 3
cool.
will be okay. That's the only thing I'm
No.
interested. That's literally it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I literally know nothing else that they have like coming up at all. So they really better pull something out of their ass because they have nothing that I could even think of. Crackdown 3, and also what they may do is since like Crackdown 3 is like the multiplayer part is coming out in summer. You know that, right? Like the multiplayer part is coming out in summer. They might do like, oh, we're releasing the beta right now. Sometimes they do that. I think they might do that with Crackdown 3, maybe. But yeah, everything else about Microsoft, I don't know jack shit about. They released the slim Xbox One or the Xbox Scorpio. I don't give a shit.
Scorpio.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
Microsoft,
they should
better.
do the Scorpio song. Remember when Homer was working for Mr. Scorpio, Hank Scorpio?
Oh yeah.
Scorpio.
But they won't.
That would be good.
It'll probably be boring.
It's a cool name, Scorpio.
Yeah. And Ubisoft, they're gonna show off South Park, the new South Park game, and Watch
I'm okay with
Dogs
that.
2.
I like the South Park game. It's not a masterpiece.
It's not exciting,
it's good, right? And
yeah.
I played it with every character. It didn't really make a difference, right? I played with all the classes, but you know, I don't normally play through a game that many times. But the first playthrough of the South Park game is outstanding. It has a very wide appeal. It's accessible to everybody. Yeah, I cannot say enough good things about the original South Park game. The second one, I don't know. I mean, depends. Depends if they try to go too over the top.
It might fall under the same line of what Stick of Truth did. Who knows? I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring out.
It will be fun. But
Fractured but whole. It looked like they were going more like. Didn't they have the what the fuck is the name of that character Cartman plays with the raccoon with the question mark?
Oh, the coon.
The coon. I think they're gonna go more superheroes this time instead of
That would
like
be
wizards
cool.
and shit. I think they're gonna go superheroes.
That would
this
be,
time.
Dude,
Yeah,
imagine
they're
the
going with,
real-time battle system. Oh shit.
They're going with superheroes, but I think the main thing, or at least what I'm looking for at the South Park, it all depends on the writing.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Stick of Truth is good.
Well,
Not
I feel like the writing is definitely a big key factor in South Park games because like it's like if you watch the show, you know how
That's the
ridiculous
main reason.
yeah, like if you watch the show, you know how ridiculous the humor in that is.
Right.
Like that's what you're kind of expecting out of a South Park game. If it doesn't really have that, then what's the point of playing it, right?
Yeah. That's why
So-
those fucking PS1 and 64 games were fucking abysmal.
Ugh, they were
I don't give a
bad.
Fuck. All of them were.
Yeah, but yeah, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with the South Park game. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, they're gonna show off Watch Dogs 2 though, and that's gonna be a
Yeah.
fucking snooze fest. A snooze fest.
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
No, dude. I'm not even gonna. I don't care if it looks amazing in the trailer. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Fuck that. And I really don't know what else they're gonna show. I don't think they're gonna show off the new Assassin's Creed because they're not having one this year, which will be good because I'm tired of fucking Assassin's Creed. I really don't know what Ubisoft is gonna show. I don't know what a lot of these are gonna show. Even Sony.
They're gonna show Ghost Recon Wildlands, which
Yeah.
looks pretty decent.
It
I
would
mean,
look cool, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
We'll
looks
just have to
really
wait
good.
and see. The
it all
Division.
depends on how it's implemented too. I mean,
Yeah.
if it focuses more on teamwork and everything like that, then I can get around it. But if it's more like Division, then I'm like, oh, I've already played that. It's Division, so.
I think it's gonna play just like Future Soldier.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere in that game.
Yeah,
So-
it looked cool, but I don't know. We'll see. The Division looked cool as well, so who knows? Yeah, so I don't know really about Ubisoft. It'll be probably mediocre. I think all their conferences
Yeah.
are just mediocre in
You're
general.
not really
but
gonna
who
expect
knows?
much from a Ubisoft press.
It's gonna have the stupid fucking Aisha Tyler bitch who I can't fucking stand. It's gonna say, "Oh, I'm a girl gamer. Oh God, girl would." Fucking annoying son of a bitch. Oh hey, look at this meme.
Who's ready for another Rayman game?
I think I'm done with Rayman. I think last game was good, and I think I'm done with Rayman. Unless they do something real cool with them, like
Yeah.
another Rayman games, like I love those two
actually,
Rayman games.
I remember playing Rayman Legends on the Wii U, and I actually had a lot of fun with that. I
Yeah.
was actually really surprised how good it was. Origin, I don't know, I didn't really like it all that much,
What?
but Legends really changed it up.
It's like
I-
the same fucking game.
I don't know, I just didn't like it as much as I did with Legends.
What the
So
fuck? Well,
I don't know.
I had my fill with those two games. So unless they do something cool with Rayman, I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, and also just one last thing, that EA conference, if it's anything like last year, this is gonna be terrible. You remember how terrible that fucking thing was with
Oh.
Pele?
Isn't that where I
Oh.
fell asleep?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
with Pele.
Kaz, you missed my Pele impression, man. I was making fun of
No,
Pele.
no, I was watching it. I was watching
Oh,
it.
okay.
Sounds
What'd
like
you
Ray
think?
was
on
Did you
point.
think my
That was
Pele?
on point.
Oh yeah.
Was on point. Was
Oh,
amazing.
look at
Yeah.
that. Oh man, from a true and authentic
That one was so
Brazilian
boring.
himself. Fantastic. I've been working on my
Guy, that
Pele
guy.
accent. I hope Pele comes again.
Oh
No,
yeah, dude,
no.
you're gonna fall asleep.
Now, Kaz, as someone that was watching that, did you pop for Pele? Were you very excited they brought Pele?
Did you pump for Pele?
No.
You didn't pop
Oh,
for
well.
Pele.
Oh, alright.
Aw, you're their key demographic for fucking Pele though.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I don't even like sports games.
Aw.
Yeah, I was gonna
So-
say y'all Brazilians love the fucking soccer. So I
No,
mean,
The
It
soccer.
do.
Soccer.
The soccer.
the soccer.
Yeah, the
The
soccer.
hooker.
I'm the kid. I play the soccer. That's it.
Zoltar.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there will be some nice little morsels within this E3. I don't know. I don't expect all of them. I'm very curious to see the PlayStation Neo. I feel like that's going to make a debut because it's going to be coming
They're
out.
not showing it.
They're not going to show it.
No, they already said they're
I
not.
think.
They're
really?
saving it for TGS.
Real? Why? E3 is the way bigger show for that.
I don't know. They just said they weren't. They already said there's gonna be no hardware or something like that.
Interesting. Well, they also said there wouldn't be any Shenmue, so
Did they?
yeah. Maybe they're doing a little misdirect. Well, there's a difference between show and announce, right? Like, well, I don't know. Maybe we're just playing with words here, but like, when I think of like to show something, I'm thinking like they actually like show the model and maybe have a demo of it or something. I'm thinking like to announce it would just be to like talk about it. I'm just interested to see what kind of hardware it is. That's all. If it's a worthy purchase, what kind of perks will you get for getting it? You know, if it's just that it guarantees everything 1080p 60, I don't know if that's the end all be all. Even though that is a very very nice addition. Who knows? We'll have to see. I mean, I may be interested. I might sell my PS4 and
Damn.
I might get the PS Neo. I mean, it's not like I'm missing out to sell my PS4 and get the upgrade. I still get to play all the games. I just get to play them in a better visual fidelity.
Yeah.
So
I just want some info on Last Guardian. I've been waiting for that. So.
It's coming out this year.
actually
they showed
want-
off some new footage recently.
Oh, really? I missed that. I've kind of just
I
been
actually-
avoiding the footage because I don't want to get. I just want a release date. It's more or less.
you want to release?
I actually am looking forward to Nier Automata. I'm like seeing more info on it. That'll be really nice to see how that comes out.
Yeah.
I actually want to see Nintendo's presentation.
Nintendo.
They don't have a fucking presentation.
Well,
It's
they're
gonna
doing
be
the
stupid
Treehouse.
fucking Zelda
The
game. That's all they're
Treehouse.
doing.
That's why.
But for the Zelda
That's why I
game.
want to watch that. Because of
Really?
Zelda.
For
Yeah.
the one fuck. All right, let me tell you something, man.
Uh-oh.
That's the
Nintendo
only
is
reason
so
I want to
fucking
watch
stupid for
Nintendo's
doing this shit.
thing.
We're gonna show off one game at E3. Do you know how fucking sad that is?
Are they going to
Dude,
show it in
come on,
depth
come
though?
Game.
That's
one
going to be a
game.
short.
You know how stupid that is.
Unless-
You know how fucking stupid that is.
Lupo, they fucking split a game into 3, and so the true thing is DLC. So don't expect great things from Nintendo. Let's just say I just want to see the news out there because I like the series, and that's it. I have no other reason to care about them at this point.
All right.
Love
I'm
is-
just saying they have a new fucking thing on the horizon. Not gonna show it at the best possible fucking time to do it, where they get the most attention, and all they're gonna show is one game. And you know, I bet you can think of what it's gonna look like. I bet you can. And I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and it's gonna be fine. It'll be fun and all that shit. But it's Legend of Zelda, and it's gonna be open world. It's gonna be cool and all. But one game at E3, and you're supposed to be the top, like in the top 3.
They'll show amiibos because you know they gotta
Not
that.
even. Not. They don't even have that to stand on. They have nothing. They literally have fucking nothing. They're gonna show that and Pokemon Sun and Moon, which they already fucking showed footage of. And fuck Pokemon.
Oh,
Fuck Nintendo.
come on,
Fuck Nintendo.
nostalgia.
Yeah, that's the only reason why people fucking
Nintendo,
buy it.
Nintendo peddles nostalgia. That's what
Oh,
Nintendo
absolutely.
sells you.
Uh-huh.
Nintendo
Unless
sells
you
you
don't have
good
it.
feelings and nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nice
no-
warm feeling. But
And no gameplay innovations, no technological innovations, nothing. Absolutely.
Gimmicks.
well, let's be
They
fair. They
show
are
gimmicks.
trying to innovate controllers, the inputs.
Trying to.
They are. They're
We're
trying.
just trying.
The Wii resonated with people. The Wii U, not so
For
much.
5 minutes.
Not so much. But the come on, let's be fair. The Wii was fun. It was
It
simple.
died off.
It was simple, but it was fun.
died
And
off.
you had like fucking, you had like fucking grandmas and shit playing bowling and stuff. Come on, it was fun.
It was fun for a year.
And they were the ones that sort of, kind of got into the motion control first. Xbox tried the Kinect and it didn't really hit with people, and it just wasn't. Do you remember when they showed that promo for Kinect where they had like the kid pick a skateboard?
Yeah, it
And
was
like
stupid.
but that inspired so much hope, and then you just fucking it fell flat on its face, right? What you got was like that fucking what was that game where you go down in a inner tube and shit, and you're trying to navigate like waterfalls and shit, or like a whitewater rafting?
Connect Sports or something.
was-
Not
yeah.
Connect Sports, like Connect Adventures.
Just so underwhelming for what was promised to us. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, the Wii, it felt good. It felt good to play it, and the Wii U, the tablet, it's an idea, but whatever. And for all that we're hearing about like the NX controller and stuff, they're trying to change the input method, because I mean, look at the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4 controller, essentially the same. Xbox One,
And they're fucking perfectly fine.
but I'm just saying they're trying to innovate.
When it doesn't need it, I guess, but I don't see, like, if it's not as good as the regular input, then I don't want to use it.
I understand, but I'm just trying to say, I'm not saying they're succeeding. I'm just
Oh,
saying
yeah.
they're trying.
Oh, absolutely. No.
And I think I'm just addressing your claim that they're not trying to like innovate or anything. I feel like they're the ones that are trying to innovate. It's just, to your point, the traditional means of input is better. The regular
Totally.
controller is
I
better.
think-
Feels better. It's more intuitive.
I think controllers, I mean, with some exceptions, I think that they're fine the way they are. The technology and stuff could always be worked on, and Nintendo can do well with technology that's underpowered. I mean, some of the Wii U exclusives look great,
And
but
I actually, sorry to cut you off. It just came to me. I think maybe Nintendo came a little too early, no pun intended, because VR is starting to pick up steam. Again, no pun intended. I'm just full of puns, I guess, accidentally. But VR is starting to pick up steam, and they're using different input methods, because virtual reality doesn't feel the same when you're just holding a traditional controller in front of you, right? You want to reach out and like touch stuff, and did you see the HTC Vive, like the type of controller they have and
touch
stuff?
trick,
Yeah. That it's a little more intuitive, right? People pick it up and it just feels better.
yeah.
I feel like there is going to have to be something to input to go alongside VR. Whether that is like full, like an improved version of Kinect where you're just you don't have a controller but you're reaching out and shit and you're interacting in that way, or the next versions of what the Vive is kind of going for. So maybe there will be room for these kind of inputs, just because it's different now. It's not just like a flat plane of you watching your TV. Now it's more immersive. So I think maybe Nintendo came a little too early and sort of,
Yeah.
like I could imagine using like the Wii's control, the nunchucks, the nunchuck or whatever. I could imagine using an input like that on like a VR type
Needs
of
to be more
experience.
advanced. It's way too limited.
Oh, of course. I mean, but that's what, 10 years ago with the Wii.
Yeah.
So
The Vive things are cool, but yeah, my main point about Nintendo was that if they're showing one game, like if they only have one game that they can show, that's fucking sad. That's my main point.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. I
Wii
was
U's
just
fucking dead.
I just wanted to give that because we shit on it, right? I mean, that's the narrative, right? I mean, we're guilty of that. We shit on
It's
Nintendo kind of
mainly
often.
me. It's mainly me.
I just wanted to give credit because yeah, if you listen to us, we probably would sound like we don't like Nintendo or shit, but
You got a lot of shit for not liking Nintendo.
yeah, it's
Right?
not even
On
just
that
that. I
E3
just
thing?
yeah, it's not even just that. I don't dislike Nintendo. It's just a lot of the stuff that we say would maybe somebody would feel that we feel that way, but you know,
That's fine.
I haven't been interested in their products lately, but I just give them credit for trying at least. And they're
Oh,
doing
come
something.
on. Fuck Nintendo.
Well, here's the thing, though. I will not say I'm a fan of Nintendo. I will not say that and be a hypocrite. I really do not like how they've been acting recently, and the games they've been putting out have
Right.
been just either mediocre or average or expected. I think that the games themselves have not been trying that much.
Oh,
That's
hey,
it.
I mean, personally, I've never been a Nintendo fan. I've never owned a Nintendo console, and I never will. So
Never. Ooh, never will.
Never. Wow.
Never, ever.
never.
Ever.
I've,
All right.
I have tried a couple of their games, like Smash, Zelda, and stuff. It just doesn't interest me.
Well,
Doesn't interest me.
I mean,
So-
they killed Fire Emblem for me.
they should kill
Mario is always the fucking same thing.
Yeah. They really need to kill off Fire Emblem, though. That shit's stupid.
Oh, then you have what else do you have? You have Mario Kart, always the same shit. I don't know. There are many games that interest me. No Nintendo games at least, besides Zelda,
Ooh.
Zelda.
and maybe the Mario and Luigi RPG series, and that's it.
All right. Any final thoughts on the E3? We'll obviously get into it before we do it and stuff like that. And it seems like just preliminarily, it looks like a lot of people have interest to do it, and possibly we'll get it done.
Woo.
All right. Let's do some miscellaneous topics before we circle back to Overwatch and then get the fuck out of here so that we can then play Overwatch. Let's see. Your guys' thoughts on the Overwatch pornos submitted by Corey in the House 81. I have something to say, but are you guys having any?
Go look
sort
at
of
some
opinions?
Go look at some goddamn real porn, you fucking weirdos.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Yep.
wow.
But I mean,
Damn.
the shape of
Fucking-
Widowmaker's ass is just
Fucking
right.
Pathetic.
Oh.
I mean, why are you calling yourself
Oh.
a weirdo, Moogle? It doesn't make any sense. Why are you insulting
The
yourself?
enemy guy.
He loves that
I don't-
Genji
I don't-
porno.
I
He
don't-
loves it.
I don't look at that shit.
Loves the Genji
Oh,
porno.
don't look at it.
Oh yeah, fucking. What the fuck, man?
What?
That's just fucking.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Look.
No.
Oh,
Look, I
it's
think-
ridiculous.
I think that, listen, I think that them removing it is a little bit ridiculous because it's going to have the opposite effect where people are going to try to it's the forbidden fruit, right? That's the problem. They should have just left it alone and it would have died out. Like this is a craze right now. People, oh, Overwatch porn, hooray! But if they're thinking like the presence of these Overwatch videos is going to like have an effect on Overwatch or people are going to associate Overwatch with porno or some shit like that, like they put in some somewhat sexually suggestive characters. At the very least, they're trying to tease people with a little bit of sexuality, right? Let's not be fucking naive here. I mean, they put in good-looking female characters, right? And people are going to do stuff with it. I mean, look at Widowmaker. Widowmaker is incredibly sexually suggestive. The way she walks, the incredible amount of cleavage they put on her. Look at the gift that fucking Fazzy put. These are sexually charged characters, okay? So for people then to go and to like explore the sexuality of these characters is not like a ridiculous thing to think. So the reaction that they're having is, to be honest, unreasonable. And I feel like Blizzard did a lot of, man, they really, for all the things they do right with the games and stuff, man, do they fumble when it comes to anything like sexual or SJW or anything. Like the whole thing with Tracer's ass and stuff, they really that Jeff Kaplan guy went on the forums and really fucking fumbled that one. And he even did an interview where he had to try to, like, save it. Like, he had to try to say, like, oh, it was just a knee-jerk reaction. What I really meant to say was this, that, and the other. They just, man, they really come off like fucking dorks when it comes to sex. Like, I'm just being honest here. But yeah, it's unreasonable. I'm sure that people worked hard on those things, and to try to take them down forcefully with DMCA's through a third party, and they're not saying anything about it. So this third party is just sort of going out and acting on their behalf, and it's not good. I want to hear a comment from them, obviously, but it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't really think they said anything about it, did they?
No.
They said, here's the thing. They're removing porn that involves using, like, the character models from the games themselves. The porn, like, drawn by other people is not being taken down. So ones that use models from the game and, like, the 3D porn, it looks fucking weird. That's the stuff they're taking down. So that's shitty.
Okay, but people are making... So what you're saying is... that did they say this, or is this just what's happening?
I'm pretty sure they said this.
Okay, I'm gonna look for this because as of now, I still didn't think there was a statement. So basically, though, and I'm not saying, like, I'm not representing you as they're advocating for them, but I'm just saying it seems as though they're trying to say that they are in control of how their product gets portrayed, because they have no problem with people making gameplay videos. They have no problems with people making fan art. They have no problem with people using their character using their character models and doing stuff in other ways, but they don't want their stuff being used for pornography. So they're picking and choosing sort of artistic expression, and that's it. Listen, I'm not here to say, oh yeah, we need to have the porn. I'm just trying to say, like, the reaction is unreasonable. And there's people that like it. And let's be honest here, man. That could actually push sales. Some dude fucking jerking off to Tracer and shit. Like, oh, maybe I'll buy the game now. Let's just be honest here. People might get introduced to this game through that. Who cares? Like, at the end of the day, I don't see the harm. That's maybe my main point. I don't see the harm in these. It happens with everything. Come on. Everything gets... There's Rule 34. There's fucking... Any like even remotely sexual female. What's up?
All right, I was gonna say Rule 34, Rule 63. I mean all of it.
Yeah, and then you have that fucking flabby cunt fucking Momo-kun going out there and putting on the laziest fucking version of Mei so she can hang her tits out and shit. Like that they have these cellulite written bitches doing this shit, and let me tell you something.
Jeez.
I don't like her. Then I'm gonna get flack. I'm gonna get flack for that. I don't care. Go ahead. Send your tweets to @TTSBB1 if you don't like that.
No. You see, send them to @TAIHYDP, the acronym for this is how you don't pretend to slander someone.
I didn't just pretend. I succeeded. But anyways, I just trying to say, anytime there is a female that they can portray from a video game or some fantasy, they can make some sort of porno of it, and I just don't see the harm in it. It's just people having fun, people fucking, just people jerking off. Let people jerk off. Look at Phil. Phil jerked off. He likes jerking off. People like jerking off. Go jerk off to whatever you want. All right. Anyways, any other thoughts on the Overwatch porno before we move on? All right. Let's see. So, okay. And then someone said, what's everyone's thoughts on Blizzard trying to get rid of the Overwatch porn? Submitted by JMNX. So, all right, cool. Thank you for that. Would you ever do a Let's Endure of Chris Chan? Submitted by Anonymous. No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Nope. Fuck that.
That guy is a fucking weirdo, and I am not gonna fucking.
We already deal with DSP, and he's cringeworthy enough. We don't need to take our cringeworthy levels to the highest of the cringiest. We don't need it. We don't want it.
Tools.
We already have the Let's Endure. We already have Phil in general. We don't need to deal with Chris Chan.
No.
let's see. How do you wipe? Submitted by Smiley SRFC. With my hands.
If I had a bidet, I would
A
totally
bidet.
use that, but I
Wow.
don't. I would. I don't have it.
You would
but I
squirt
would.
water up your ass.
Dude, I totally would. It'd be so nice.
You'd probably curl your toes and giggle every time you do it.
Maybe.
And moan. You'd probably moan every time you use your
No,
bidet.
no,
Oh, like that.
no.
Nah.
As long as it's like
I wouldn't
room
do it.
temperature
I
wet.
wouldn't do it. I don't like
What?
it. I don't like it.
Eh,
Well, like,
fuck?
how does a bidet stay sanitary?
it's like a fucking toilet, dude. The water just goes back.
How
It's
does
like
it-
a toilet.
Recycled water.
No. What I'm saying,
It's
how does
not
no.
fucking
How
recycled.
does the bidet itself stay sanitary?
The bidet. What?
The nozzle that the water shoots out of. Does
You
it
like
that
you sit over it.
you
don't,
sit
like, put your-
exactly? You sit over it.
You don't sit on anything.
No, but like, okay, so let's say there's a bowl. This comes out of the bowl somehow and is able to shoot water,
It, like,
but
shoots
without
water up. It
without
shoots
having
water up.
a shit piece on it.
Yeah, and then
There's
just like
shit
flush
water.
It
This,
flushes
this
like
is
a
shooting
sink.
shit water up your ass.
It's a sink.
It's a
no, it doesn't like recycle it. It's like a sink. It shoots one thing, whoop, and it goes
But
another
this
one.
is
whoop.
this is
It's not like
emerging.
recycled
This is
water.
emerging from shit soup.
No.
This
No, it's
nozzle
not.
emerges from the
No,
shit
it's
soup.
not. No, it is not.
Why? How does it not?
It goes down like a sink, and it shoots out like they're separate fucking things. There's no come from the same water supply, obviously.
No, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. So let's say you have a bowl and you cut a hole in the bowl and stick a straw through it. The straw is still in the same bowl that the shit occupies. Right? Are you saying that this is a separate, you have to get up off of the toilet and go to this device then?
That's what it usually is.
Okay,
That's what it is.
What I've
That's
seen in
what- That's
movies,
what a bidet is.
what I've seen in movies, and I think even Phil did a vlog where they had a bidet. It just comes out of the toilet. It just comes like out of the inner wall of the toilet.
Some, but they're separate. I'm pretty sure they're separate, like things for bidets. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah. Fuck about wiping. I don't fucking know. Use Charmin. Don't be a broke boy. Let's see. How many shekels would you give Leanna if she was a cam girl? Again, submitted by Smiley SRFC 0.
She'd give me shekels. God
Ooh,
damn.
she'd give you a couple things if you had your way.
Oh.
Let's see. Will you guys ever make the SoKast available as a podcast on the iTunes store or whatever? I noticed you have like one podcast thing on YouTube, so was there a reason you decided not to? Submitted by Theo Does Art. So I don't know how the fuck. I forgot who put that. It's like a video. I don't even know. I don't even know how he got a video on iTunes. We don't know. Okay, we don't know how that ended up on there. Our impression was that putting it on YouTube or putting it on iTunes requires it to be hosted somewhere. Requires it to be hosted on some sort of website, and then you have to give a fucking RSS feed or some shit. So, essentially, the way that the methods that we've seen, they either require us to pay money to host them, or there's a really big limit to how much actual free content we can put before we have to start to pay, and it costs money. We don't want to pay the money, so because we're probably not going to sacrifice our dignity and start a Patreon. It's probably just going to stay on YouTube. And I mean, if somebody can help us find a way to have them put on iTunes for completely free, right? We don't want anybody's money or any of that shit. If you can help us find a way to do it completely free, then we'll do it. But we don't want to pay for it. So, I mean,
This
that's
episode 5 on iTunes.
hell no.
Want to be complete, man.
Nah. That's on iTunes.
That's on iTunes. Also, I literally just looked on my podcast app on my phone, and it is there. The emergency broadcast pin delete modded.
Nomad put it up there, but I don't know how the fuck he did it or how he got a video up there of all things.
A video?
Yeah, it's a video, isn't it?
No.
It's not a video.
Oh.
When I looked, it was a video.
It is. It just says it's a podcast on the podcast app, so that means that it is.
Play it though.
not
It's
a
a video.
Dude.
Play it. I played it on my iPad. It's a video.
Hold on. My podcast. Okay, SoKast. Is it really?
Yeah.
That's audio. Oh, shit.
When I played it on the iPad, it's video.
Never mind. I'm sorry.
So I don't know how the fuck he did that, but like I said, if
Nice.
you guys, if anyone has any ideas of how we can do it completely free without paying any of our money, then we will do it. No problem. Absolutely, it would be great. But other than that, we don't want to do it. So
Damn.
man,
Would have been cool.
Lupo, you pay for it then. How about that?
Maybe. Depends.
Maybe. All right, cool.
Depends.
So how about this? If Fazzy doesn't eat the potatoes, he'll pay for it for 10 years. All right.
There you go. Do
All
it,
right.
man.
All right. Please review the sandwich you have just eaten. Freddy submitted a damn Smiley is getting the good ones, the ones that get my attention. That's pretty cool. So the sandwich I ate was a number 5 from Jimmy John's. That is essentially an Italian nightclub without ham. It consists of. I'll actually read you the thing because they gave me a piece of paper. The number 5. The original Italian sub with Genoa salami, provolone, capicola, onion, lettuce, tomato, and a real tasty Italian vinaigrette. Now, what I do is I remove the tomato and I add mayo, right? The reason why is because you essentially get a Italian nightclub without ham, and I think the ham kind of... it gives the Italian nightclub a little bit of a weird taste, even though the ham is great and the ham sandwich is fantastic. So... yeah, that's what I get. I get a Vito, number 5, no tomato, add mayo. It's perfect. It's so good. I used to like the Italian nightclub, but the ham just, didn't like it too much. But anyways, yeah, that's what I like. Like it a lot. I also like to get the 16, the turkey bacon club, and add avocado. I'm a big fan of turkey bacon avocado, so... But as a review, it's fantastic. The bread is nice, little teeny bit of crunch, little resistance when you first bite, but gives way to a nice soft bread. Fantastic portion. The meat is top notch, of course. The mayo, great temperature. The lettuce has a nice crunch. The onions, perfect, giving of a nice little flavor, great flavor. And that reminds me of my ex-wife when she was getting pounded by BBC. And she said it was a great flavor. I tell you, I'll never forget that side. I tell you what. She was getting tore up. Oh man, that was a great flavor. So, anyways, so yeah, there's my review of the sandwich. It's great. Go down and get you some Jimmy John's sandwiches. Grape. All right, so that covers that, and let's end the show by nerding out about some Overwatch. As I said before, if you don't want to hear about Overwatch, go ahead and turn the stream off, turn the YouTube video off. No hard feelings. We're gonna talk about Overwatch for a couple minutes before we get out of here and play Overwatch.
Holy fucking shit! That goddamn. Goddamn it! I fucked up.
It's
Anyway.
a game.
That goddamn blast that I got against all those against that team of Lucios. Oh my god, that was amazing. That is the best play of the game that I ever got, and I even got a legendary with every single person on the other team voting for me. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you did too. Yup. Now I just want to say something right now. All right, I'm gonna say, Mercy, best grill, fight me. Don't give a fuck.
I will fight you. No, May is
Diva.
best girl.
Nah.
Shut the
that's
fuck
Diva.
up, dude. Like,
Nah.
no.
May is
Shut
trash. May
Diva's
is
the
a
best
May
girl.
is not trash.
short
Oh,
little
I'm-
fucking
Your ass
nerdy.
any day.
Short little porker.
Right, she's not trash. She's
Nah,
garbage.
short little porker.
Nah.
Nah.
Miss. I
Nah.
went right on. Mercy is the best. girl.
Mercy's the best grill. She's sympathetic.
Definitely not.
She's
No,
compassionate.
Hey,
That's
She's
Diva.
compassionate.
Diva's the best girl.
She can make
Diva's
you
the best.
rise.
Diva's
Diva's
the
Diva's
not
the best. Yeah.
Diva
Yes,
is
she is.
third
Diva's
best,
a cunty
alright?
little fuck. She's Sunday.
No, she's not.
The best.
Diva is
not.
Sunday. Yes, she is.
No,
all right,
she's
all right,
not.
all right. Listen.
Characterization.
Here's how it goes.
May is the
Oh.
absolute fucking worst.
Absolute the worst.
All right. Listen, this is
All right,
how
all right, wait,
I
wait.
rank
Let's
the
do-
Overwatch women. All right,
Let's do like this.
I'm going.
Each one of
from-
us is gonna rank the girls.
Okay,
All right.
I'll start. I'll rank
All
the
right.
grills. All right, let
All
me
right.
get a list of the girls so that I
I
don't
already have
forget.
it.
Zarya's
Oh, you
pretty
already have a
bad,
list
too.
of the grills.
I don't even need a list. I have them memorized.
Okay.
Wow.
That's great. I don't do that. I just hold on. Let me
No,
get
no,
this.
it's just nah.
All right, so we'll go from worst to best. All right, because you already know who I'm gonna say is the goddamn worst. Everybody's gonna say is the goddamn worst. It's the goddamn fucking Zarya. The goddamn fucking Zarya is the absolute worst.
That's completely
Zarya's
correct.
fucking
She
terrible.
looks like
Zarya is
that's
definitely the
Zangief's
worst.
wife, dude. She's got the same fucking forehead scar as fucking Zangief. So there you go. That's
Absolute worst.
the worst. Next worst is gonna be
Symmetra.
May.
Hey,
She's
Yeah.
a little porker. Then comes Symmetra.
fuck.
I don't know, man. Symmetra, not only that, but she plays like a goddamn cunt. I mean, I hate seeing a Symmetra in the
Terrible,
game,
yeah.
so I don't like Symmetra. Next up is
Pharah?
going to be Pharah.
Okay,
Pharah,
Yeah.
yep, cunty. Then
Widowmaker.
for me, well, these are personal ones. For me, then after Pharah comes Diva. Then Tracer, then Widowmaker, then Mercy. Fight me. I don't
Naked.
give a fuck.
all right.
Mercy is the
My
best
list
grill.
is all right. So going worst to best, we've got Zarya, we've got Symmetra, then comes Pharah. Let's see who else.
Turbjorn?
Nah.
Turbjorn is the best grill.
All right, then Mercy, then Tracer, then Widowmaker, and then May.
What?
But where's Diva?
You had.
All right,
Where's
fine.
Diva?
All right, fine. Diva's in between Tracer and May.
Where did you put May?
The top.
Top.
Oh
a
my
shit
God,
fucker.
you are just the worst.
Terrible,
The
dude.
worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
fucking
Mago
worst.
wants to make his mark.
Okay,
Alright, go for
so
Here we
first
go.
for me is gonna be Mercy.
Oh.
Second is gonna be Pharah.
Whoa.
Oh.
I really like me some Pharah.
Wow.
Alright. Third will be Tracer.
Oh.
Fourth will be Diva.
Wow.
Fifth? Will be May.
Uh-oh.
Sixth will be Symmetra. And seventh, well, you already damn well know who it's gonna be. Fucking Zarya.
You missed Widowmaker.
Damn.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'll put her at 8. Because I can't
What?
fucking stand her.
Hey.
Wow. Under Zarya.
What?
Wow.
Let me
I know,
be-
I,
let me-
I know that I know that you in Canada you have slim pickings when it comes to women. But
No, I just can't,
why would you pick Zarya over Widowmaker?
I just can't fucking stand.
He wants a
Widowmaker.
challenge. That's why. He likes a challenge.
Really?
No.
I'm
Zarya
sorry,
over
but
Widowmaker?
I'm sorry, but Zarya has a way better personality than fucking Widowmaker ever will.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna go out of my way and say I prefer personality over looks. So y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
So cute.
Well,
I'll go
Zarya
fuck
doesn't have any personality. All she wants to do is arm wrestle Reinhardt.
yeah.
She's trying to have fun on her job.
Oh, fun.
She's
She wants to
trying
kill all
arm
the
wrestle
Omnics.
an old man.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, well.
terrible.
Nah,
It's
get out.
terrible.
Get the
Well,
fuck out of
you
here.
know. Well, go ahead, Lepo. Why don't you go ahead and rank the guys
All
for
right,
us?
the official list.
Go ahead and
all right?
rank the guys.
Official.
Hey, it's-
Worst to best.
Yeah,
all
rank
right?
rank the guys for us. Thank you.
All right, worst is Zarya,
Whoa.
then May,
Uh-oh.
Take it.
then Symmetra,
Oh, May under Symmetra. Well, Symmetra's physically fit, so I guess, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
then Phora,
Oh.
then Widowmaker,
Oh.
then Trosser,
Wow.
then Mercy,
Uh-oh.
and then finally Diva. Diva's number
Wow. Diva on tap.
one. Diva on
Wow,
top.
the Diva.
Yeah, the only thing is, for all you people that enjoy having Diva as their waifu, she'll kick your ass in any video game, so, yeah.
Diva's
She
like
likes stuff I
Amura-chan.
like, so I picked her.
Nah, she's under it. She's like a Mura-chan. She sits around
not.
eating
She's
potato
not.
chips. She
Mura-chan.
sits around eating potato chips.
No.
Nah.
All right, let's do this. Let's
Oh,
do this.
okay.
From worst to best. The worst one is fucking Zarya.
All right.
That's without a doubt.
That's clear.
Obviously.
Symmetra.
Uh-oh.
Hate her.
Yups.
I just hate her.
That's yups.
Then you have Tracer.
Okay.
What? Really?
She
Dang
is
it.
annoying as fuck.
Ooh.
Ah,
Yeah.
She may be
on,
pretty,
how-
but she's
how
annoying.
is it?
She's annoying. She's annoying. That's-
Ooh.
Then you have Mercy.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then May.
Wow.
Right. I'll go. Now let's do
Oh
the top
my
three.
God.
Oh,
Terra,
What?
Widowmaker, and Diva.
Wow.
You got one right.
No respect for
Dude.
mercy.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Nah.
Nah. At least she's better than Tracer.
All right, listen. None of your lists are as amazing as mine.
Shut
all right?
up.
Shut up.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck
The
up.
mouth. The mouth right
May
now.
is terrible, dude.
Nah.
It's
No.
a frumpy
she's not.
thumper.
You know what? Maybe you should get some of these hands.
Ooh, hit him with the
Like
Hanzo.
grumpy dump.
Give him the
That's why.
Hanzo.
Like BBWs? Christ.
Man.
Terrible.
So, anyways, 1 week later, I have not kicked my addiction. I think it will be quite some time before I shake my Overwatch addiction.
Think it'll last more than Destiny?
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, it depends on if people that I know are going to continue to play it. And by the way, we've got a Discord group. If you guys want to join specifically for Overwatch on PS4, I'll drop the link in the chat. People that are orange have access to the voice-only PlayStation 4 Overwatch voice channel where we're just playing the game and talking about the game. So, like, you know, that's the point of the room. The point of the Discord group is for the Overwatch. So yeah, I'll drop a link for that. And come play with us. You know, we'll be here. And any last thoughts on the Overwatch before we get out of here for tonight?
Great
Hey,
game.
Bay.
Still a great game. People said, oh, it's going to die in like a week.
3 months.
Suck a dick.
Game's
Suck a
gonna die in 3
penis.
months. Nah, it's not gonna die in 3 months. It's gonna live
Yeah.
Well,
long.
if TF2
Yeah.
can live for 10 years, so can Overwatch.
Yeet.
Oh,
That
by the
doesn't
way,
mean I'm gonna play it. That's the only thing I'm gonna play for 10 years. Obviously, that'd be fucking insane. I'd pull a Moogle on that. That's gonna be around.
oh yeah, by the way, my computer didn't die at all. So the people that are playing tiddlywinks in the chat, making bets on when my computer's gonna die, y'all can hold on to your money there.
Suck a penis.
Ooh.
They can go, you know.
Yeah,
Suck
hold
one.
that L.
They can go suck one
Ooh.
night.
The L.
Yeah. Oh, and fuck Widowmaker.
You would want to fuck Widowmaker.
No, I legitimately hate her.
All
Yeah.
right.
Hey!
That's what they all say. But then you get a shot of that booty and you're
She's
just like,
She's
yeah,
a
I hate her,
she's
all
a
right.
fucking, she's a fucking reject from the Smurfs. Fuck that blue bitch.
She's purple.
You must be colorblind because I'm
I'm
seeing
not
blue.
fucking colorblind.
She's
Now let me
blue.
guess.
I'm sorry. No.
Widowmaker's not the
She's
best.
not fucking purple.
She's not purple. I
Let me
promise
check.
you that.
Chick.
She has purple hair and she's wearing purple, but she's not purple.
Fine. She looks like she's not a Smurf. She's Avatar.
Okay.
Right. This is what's
She's cool. So
She's
Close enough.
cool. She's cool.
yeah,
Nah, she's cold. She's cold blood.
she's cool.
Nah, it's
yeah,
May,
she's a
the
cold
stupid
bitch.
frumpy dumper fat BBW
Nah,
bitch.
you see, she stays
Not
warm
BBW.
underneath all those
Nah,
clothes.
she's
Nah,
fucking
Exactly.
yeah. She stays fucking warm with her fucking fat.
that's not fat though.
That's fat, dude. There's fat.
It's not fat. Nah,
Dude,
she's
it's fat. Look at her
delightfully
fucking
trim
leg.
under
Dude,
those
look at her
clothes.
leg.
Nah,
She's fucking
Get
thick.
the
She's
fuck
not even
outta
slim
here.
thick. She's just thick.
yeah, in a good way.
Not in a good way. She's fucking fat.
Ah, definitely
BBW, big
not.
beautiful women. It's a genre you might like.
Nah,
Not BBW. She's not.
Terrible.
definitely not. Nah. Go fuck
Deliciously
right up.
plump.
Nah, you can go fuck right off the edge of my nutsack.
What?
Shut up. I don't want to even fucking. I'm getting that out of my mind. Mediocre.
I don't care.
You should care.
I
But
don't.
You made yourself look like an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
What was that? Something about nuts? I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, actually, I want to acknowledge something. By the
What?
way, retweeting something 2 years ago doesn't validate your point, Lewis. So you could keep doing that all you want, and keep calling me a liar all you want. You're still a bitch with insecurities. So go back to jerking off to your fucking trash tier waifu.
Why are you so bad about Lewis?
Average.
I'm not.
Louis.
He's a bitch.
Don't be mean to Louis.
Ah, he's just a little bitch.
Well, how many boxes?
Wow.
Be nice
That's
to Lewis.
sweet.
So tell us, how many boxes are you getting this time? 50? 100?
Wait.
Don't
What are you
talk
talking about?
shit about the loot boxes, all right?
Yeah.
The loot boxes
Last
didn't
time-
do
last time-
anything to
We're
you.
talking shit about the
Wait,
fucking loot
wait.
boxes.
Last time Lupo was nice to Lewis, he got like 30 boxes.
Nah, there's nothing in store.
God,
He got like $30. You know what's funny? He never
I
even
got
told us.
$10.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
never
so he got
said he
11.
fucking got the boxes
he-
until afterwards.
Yeah,
Nah.
he's being nice to Lewis, so that's why I'm messing.
Nice Luigi.
But being nice to Lewis is difficult because he's such a fig.
No, I'll be nice to him. He likes Diva too, so I'll be nice to him.
Aw.
Nah, you see, no. Lewis is the kind of guy that would want Zarya first and foremost. He is the
Aw.
worst of the worst.
Oh God.
I don't want to even think about that, alright?
I don't wanna.
Alright, whoever said Farrah was the best, you're fucking wrong, alright?
All right, no,
Fair
I cannot agree with you.
Farrah,
Nah.
we can all agree, Farrah, Symmetra, and Zarya are the worst.
No,
Definitely.
I disagree with you on that. I like
But
Fair.
she's not the worst.
Fuck Farrah.
Farrah's bad.
Farrah's bad.
No, not
She's better
even.
than
All right,
Oh, hell bad.
You listen here. Either
I'm
she's got the skinniest legs ever in that goddamn suit of hers, or those legs are completely cybernetic. Because
Yeah,
there's
well, at
no
least
way
she's
that
not-
a human
hey,
joint can
Unless she's
fit
a
there.
paraplegic.
You know,
Yeah,
at least
that's
she's not. At least she's not useless.
Like May?
I don't know about May being useless. She's got a good ultimate.
Oh, useless. I thought useless is like. Never mind.
Useless like
Useless in-
widow
Oh, in game?
Yeah, no. Yeah, useless like fucking Widowmaker.
What are you
Widowmaker-
talking
no,
about?
Widowmaker's
Every
stupid.
team needs half of their team to be Widowmaker to at least make some sort of progress.
Not
Yeah,
even.
there needs
No,
to
no,
be
no, no.
some-
Every team needs Kentis Monk playing as Widowmaker.
No!
Ah,
How about no?
Like
no.
this is the problem. This is the problem about Widowmaker. She falls off pretty hard. Like she might have some good damage and shit, but she is
Me
pretty
too.
useless in certain situations. Like controlling points and shit. She's not good at that. She's good at defending stuff because I mean she is a defending hero. Her damage mostly comes from her sniper rifle. Her assault rifle is complete and utter shit. Her fucking grenade or whatever the hell she shoots out, the poison thing, doesn't
Yeah.
really do that much. And
That
her
is
hook
shit.
shot is only good at getting up at those difficult places. And escape,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, those are the only things that are good for Widowmaker.
and-
Otherwise, garbage character.
Also, her ultimate, sure, might be useful at times, but when you actually are controlling points, you don't really need vision on people at all times for controlling a fucking point. You know where they are, clearly.
Oh.
Well, it can help, but unless I mean, if they're trying to make a push and you can't see them yet. But other than that, it's garbage.
That's true, but like I said, she doesn't like she has her uses to pick off people at a long distance. But other than that, when she's in like firefights, like close up, she can't really do much. Her assault
Yeah,
rifle isn't that great.
Yeah, much better suited for Soldier 76.
Stupid.
You see, Widowmaker can be good, when she's attacking. She can go in, throw the poison thing, the bomb, get out, and snipe people. Because they're gonna be poisoned. So They try their best.
You're gonna be
Run away.
poisoned, but does it really do that much damage? I mean, sure, you could die from it if they have really low health, but chances are of walking into them without seeing them,
Dude, it'll make them
pretty
want
low.
to go after a health pack.
well, I mean that's like if Widowmakers are smart, they would put them where the health packs are, so they would trap the person. But the
That's
key
it.
point is about Widowmaker is that you put that dart down, and once you see the word triggered, like a feminist, triggered, then you know you're in trouble. That's when you get the fuck out of there. That's the whole use of her poison dart, or whatever the hell you want to call it.
I don't know. I see more uses to it. I don't know. I just
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can use it offensively, but like I said, it
Alright.
doesn't. It's not as useful as you would think.
You know what sounds really good right now?
What's that?
I really want a McCree ASMR video. Really
Oh.
bad.
God.
I could go for that real bad right now.
so you want,
Think
you
of how
want
awesome that
Matthew
would be.
Mercer to do a ASMR video.
Mercy ASMR would be good. Some
Heroes never
characters
die.
would not be good for ASMR, but Mercy and McCree would be good for ASMR.
How about Zenyatta?
As long as the voice wasn't super
Robotic.
sharp,
Okay.
robotic, I guess. A little bit more natural, a little bit more smooth. Be cool. I'd listen to that. I'm surprised there isn't one. Actually, maybe there might be one. I'd watch that. I'd listen to that. So
How
any
about the
other?
nerfs?
Anyone have any other
McCree's
thoughts?
getting nerfed. We haven't talked about that.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
McCree is getting nerfed pretty hard.
Yeah, the fan the hammer. Even though McCree isn't that
Bag the
fucking-
hammer.
No, the fan hammer is pretty strong.
Back the hammer.
I have to
that
agree with
thing's- Yeah.
I have to agree with it.
Yeah,
getting...
but it shouldn't be nerfed that much.
Dude, you can one-shot tanks with it.
With the tanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Good
guess.
tank.
Or tanks, yeah. You
You
honestly,
shouldn't
I
be.
think
Well,
that's
here's the
kind
thing.
of
Here's the thing. His regular shots are really hard to get a good
yeah.
shot off.
Well, if you're good at if you have good shot selection, it's not that bad. I've killed many people doing that. The
Oh,
thing
yeah.
about the thing about the fan hammer is that it's a good combo attack follow up to your flashbang. The problem is
Yeah.
that it's a little too strong because it does like 60 damage
450
per hit.
damage.
No, it does like 60 damage per hit.
What?
Oh, all right then.
Dude, it
what-
kills a tank.
No,
Yeah.
no, I think it does a bit more than that. I've heard that it can do 450 damage total.
It
if all
depends.
shots
It
hit.
depends. It depends if you hit all the bullets, which most
Yeah,
likely you are going to be if you're close up to the person, because I mean it's got a nice little hit radius on it. But like I said, they're gonna most likely nerf it, and well, they are nerfing. What am I saying? But
Well,
yeah,
the
they're
only
gonna.
ones that can survive that are like Roadhog and Reinhardt.
Hey,
And Diva.
hey, I'm
If-
excited for
yeah,
those
and
She'll
Diva
get out
buffs.
of it back.
Yeah,
But-
Diva
I'm,
can
I'm
get
excited for her Diva buffs, man, because
Oh yeah,
Diva's
getting
damage
the buff.
output is absolutely worthless.
Yeah, it's pointless.
It's
It's
worthless.
so bad. The
Half
only
the time I find myself not wanting to be in the mech. I just want to run around as Diva and just fuck shit up. But I need that ultimate in team fights.
the only way that Diva's mech does any sort of damage is incredibly close. I am talking Reaper close, and that is not good because if your mech does that little damage from not very far away, then it's just kind of pointless.
Pointless.
It's the thing too is that a lot of people tend to fight with Diva at a long distance, which is she's not made for.
They're
She's supposed to
terrible.
made. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's supposed to be made to fight up close. Problem is, even up close, her damage is not that great.
The way she
Yeah.
is right now, she's
Yeah.
designed to just sort of dive into the back line and
Mhm.
disrupt and just do some damage there.
She's
But-
really good.
Yeah,
at
and
disruption.
she's good for tight places.
She
She's in the corridor.
especially-
Oh,
Yeah.
The thing is, that's
It's good for
Winston's job, so
she gives
She's
me trouble.
especially really good at disruption.
If I play Roadhog or Reinhardt, she gives me trouble because she'll try to dive through the shield and she has a little bit of a push. And with Roadhog, even if I hook her, she'll just keep shooting. So, but I like to hook I like to hook Diva with Roadhog because she's a big target. It's fun to hook the big characters.
Oh,
But,
you like to hook the mech when it's exploding too, right?
No, I don't do that. That's stupid. That's the dumbest thing. I can't believe people even try that.
I actually accidentally pulled one before, but I pulled it off the edge as I was flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually did something smart. I pulled it off the edge with me.
Oh, look, it's Cantus in the chat. Oh, man. Hey, Cantus, let the people know. Yeah. Let the people know about the show, man. We announced it earlier tonight, and we just wanted to sort of give people an update. But yeah, Cantus, you should let people in the chat know, about the expected release date of the of the show, and sort of when they can expect it. They're all excited. The poll, people excited. You know what I mean? Everybody's excited. So, show ain't happening. All right, well, that means hashtag unfollow Cantus, ignore Cantus, defriend Cantus, shun Cantus.
You're saying yesterday it's going to happen.
Block Cantus. He's now unfollowed, slander, and all that stuff comes his way. I cannot believe he would break a contract. Terrible. What is this? Love Live? Fuck out of here. Footage got corrupted. You could always record more footage, Cantus. It's no problem. Yeah, you live a life 24 hours a day. You can record 24 hours of that. See, now people are trying to say Fred lied to us. See what you did here, Cantus? That's not good. This is Cantus.
The chat says everyone lies.
Cantus lying to these people, these fine people here. He lies to them about the damn shit.
Unfollow Cactus.
Yeah. That Cactus is
Jack.
right.
It's Cactus Jack. More like Cactus Jackass.
Cactus sack.
Sorry, dude.
So, final thoughts on Overwatch before we could get out of here tonight.
It's a great game. Go buy it.
Buy the shit. Play it with us.
I was gonna say that, Mongo. Fuck you.
If
Yeah, it's a great game. Go buy it.
If you have a PlayStation 4 and you have PlayStation Network and you have any interest in playing good games, get Overwatch. Overwatch, in my opinion, a must-buy. A game that, has wide appeal. You don't even have to exactly like first-person shooters to get into. Overwatch is very thoughtfully made. It's not poorly made. And yeah, we should get a check for saying all that shit. But anyways, yeah, get Overwatch. It's nice. It's good. And yeah, we're gonna send this clip to Blizzard so we can get some money. And we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that to buy more boxes. Oh, by the way, again, just want to say I bought those 50 boxes before, and I liked it. So go suck one. All right. Let's do our outros and let's get out of here for tonight, Mr. Kez. Where can we find you? What have you been up to?
You can find me on Twitter at Kaz SoK. I've been up to waiting for my other copy of Overwatch to arrive,
Wow.
and studying for tests. So
Uh-huh.
I haven't been playing that much. But yeah, that's it.
Pop quiz. When's your copy of Overwatch coming?
I don't know. It's supposed to have arrived already, but I don't know, since Wednesday of last week and left because it's coming from São Paulo, the southeast of the country. I'm in the northeast. It should be like a straight line, but I don't know. I'm giving it like a couple more days. By Saturday I should have it. I hope so.
Mr.
So,
Fastfuck. How dare you, Muggle? I'm saying people's names. Go ahead. Go ahead and interrogate them. Let's have
I was gonna say, so you're gonna wait till the weekend to play with us, you fucker?
Tell them negative
Yeah.
things.
Bro,
Sadly, yes.
I got my finals tomorrow and I have time to play with the guys.
Oh,
Fucker.
You play the guys? That's what you've been doing? Playing the guys?
Play with the dudes, play with the
Play
SOK,
with them,
play with
yeah.
the squad,
permutation?
How do you want me to fucking explain it?
Use the word permutation.
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 Yeah.
Okay. The ensemble.
the cabal.
In the cabal. The fucking cabal.
The cabal, yeah.
Okay.
We're a
I like
cabal.
that. I
Yeah.
like
A cavalcade. Can I say Mr. Fastfuck's name now?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Fastfuck!
Well, you can find me on Twitter at TTSBB1. You can find my YouTube, which is Freddy Fastfuck. And you can find my Twitch, which is also TTSBB1, where I will be streaming some Overwatch with the squad over the course of the next few weeks. Check it out.
Mr. Lipple.
I can barely hear. I think he said Lipple.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me everywhere on the internet. Loophole 572. Don't question the numbers. Just
Including Pornhub.
stick it up. Yeah, including Pornhub everywhere. So don't need to worry about any other names. I'm everywhere. Loophole 572.
Mr. Streaming Extraordinaire. Mr. Bugle.
You can find me on YouTube under Moogle Fantasy. Find me on Twitter under Mog Fantasy. I might do more. I might do some Overwatch stuff. I might start streaming on YouTube more, and also stream on Twitch more. I'll find some way to tie both together. And you can also find me on Twitch under Moogle Master 102. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And you can find yours truly, Mr. Frederick Fucks, at TIHYDP, the acronym for This Is How You Do Play as Zenyatta, to find tranquility, to walk the path, and to embrace enlightenment. You can also find me on YouTube, Fred Fucks, 2 different channels. One channel has an animated avatar, one channel does not have an animated avatar. And there's basically no content on them just because I've been, I don't know, there hasn't really been anything for me to do lately. But I have projects in the works, and, I don't usually like to give any sort of release dates because I'm kind of lazy and I like to do things in my own...
Kinda lazy.
I like to do things at my own speed. I'm on Brazilian time, as Kaz would say. And you can also find this show. So, I don't know, let's say that you came into the show and you came in late or you missed something or you want to see something again for some reason. I don't know. Maybe you're a crazy person. Then you can find the replay of this, the archive, on the Sons of Kojima YouTube channel. Type in Sons of Kojima, type in SoKast, type in SoKast 84 if you want this one. And you can find all our stuff there. If you are on YouTube and you would like to be here live and talk in the chat and slander Lewis and all that kind of stuff, Cantus too, he's like Lewis tier now, then you can come to hitbox.tv/Sons of Kojima every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern in the one true time zone. And that's it. If you'd like to, submit topics and stuff, we've always got the viewer submitted topic doc. I usually tweet it out at the aforementioned Twitter account. And yeah, we very much appreciate everything you do for us. Just showing up means a lot to us. But special thank you to the people in the comment section, the people in the chat, the people in the Google Doc, the people on Twitter, the people on YouTube comments, the people on Earth that even know that we exist. So thank you guys all so very much. Can't even express how much we appreciate you guys. And that about does it. So we love you. Go fuck yourselves. Good night.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's play some Overwatch.
Yeah. Yee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have got just a quick giveaway. Nothing gigantic, but something just to hold you guys over. And we definitely want to start off by enabling the raffle. So, raffle. Okay. So, 01. And the word... Wait, I forgot what the format is. Did you put 01 and then the word? Or the word and then...
The word and 01.
Okay, the word. Okay. So this is going to be for Xbox One. We feel as though we don't really have, as many giveaways for the Xbox One. And, there are people that have the Xbox One. So for Xbox One people, we got your back. So the first riffle will be... what will the word be? The word will be...
Hog.
Oh, yeah, the whole hog. Yeah, hog 01.
Oh,
So the first one will be hag. You type in the word hag one time. Okay. Oh wait, they cost 0. Okay, there we go. Type in the word hog into the chat, and you can win something for the Xbox win. And yeah, this one is courtesy of our buddy. Hold on, I have the Twitter here. All right, Dragon Slayer Vlogs. Yeah. Also known as Sir Dies a Lot. Longtime friend of ours. Yeah. What is this? I just got tweeted. Oh, come on, nah. Dragon Killer, we're not doing fucking Chris Chan. Absolutely not. You can do. Hey, how about you do that? That'd be your first debut Let's Endure by Dragon Killer. That'd be great. That'd be real good. Yeah. But anyways, the word is hog, H-O-G. Type in the word hog, the whole hog.
Yeah.
And if you type in the word hog, you can win the whole hog of a prize for Xbox One. Yeah, because there's Xbox One. Whole hog.
Hog.
Yeah.
Hog.
Give you guys a couple more minutes before we give you guys the whole hog.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you guys want the whole hog.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's stop the rip. Man, Blaze is just trying to get so many fucking entries. Too bad he's disqualified because he's an SoK member. All right, so roll raffle, and your winner of the Xbox One prize is Moogle's sister, The Rock. Oh shit!
She does not have an Xbox One. I can.
Wow.
Wow! Call down. Oh. Wow! Call down. Give it to the guy below. It doesn't work that way. Reroll. Roll raffle. Your winner is Blades Claymore, who's also disqualified. Nap. Roll raffle.
Reroll.
Your winner is Yanu. You have won a copy of Gears of War Ultimate Edition on the Xbox One digital code. So, if you are a proud Xbox One owner, you have won a copy of Gears of War, the Ultimate Edition. And this is courtesy of Dragon Slayer Vlogs.
Hey.
Yeah, see, he says it's just as good. All right, cool. Bagel, do you have the chat on screen by any chance?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. All right, cool. So I just want to make sure. So I'll whisper him the COD. Make sure to let me know if you got the COD, and later on you can tell me if it worked or not. Here you go. I will whisper it to you. There you go. Whisper it over. What? There's a $20 PSN card? Oh, I didn't know there was a PSN. Wait, what? Okay. Cool.
What's this?
I didn't know.
I think that was supposed to be a whisper.
Oh, you were supposed to whisper it. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, the secret is out. If you want a $20 PSN card, courtesy of Vermilion Shadow, then you can enter in a word. Hold on. All right, here we go. Raffle.
Enter in
the word secret. The word secret, and you have a chance to win a $20 PSN code courtesy of Vermilion Shadow. Thank you, Vermilion. I forgot. I lose track of shit that people give me. So yeah, I completely forgot. So thank you for reminding me in a secret way, in a very discreet way. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Everything's in good fun. Now. I need to know if there's like any sort of like, do you have to have a US account? Is it a UK account? Just so I know for sure. Oh, he DM'd me too. Oh, okay.
I think it does matter what the region you are.
Putting secret down. You're mods, you fuckers.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, mods are not. We should just make everyone in the chat mods. Okay.
Alright. And then you guys can just unmod me, and then I can obtain it.
Yo, you know what? Fuck, I'll just steal the card, and I will win $20 I'll get the boxes.
Wow.
I want the boxes.
You don't get the box.
I want the boxes. Yeah, man. Give me
Nah.
backs.
Nah.
Give me backs.
You can get the Baxes by leveling up in Overwatch.
Give me backs.
Not a bad.
Nah. Number one.
Alright, so just giving a few more seconds. The word is secret. A lot more people entering for this one because it's a PSN card. So, enter the shit in. The word is secret. Alright, so, you guys ready? Alright,
Okay.
let's stop raffle.
What?
What? Stop raffle. We're rolling a raffle for PSN card.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, why'd you say what?
I don't fucking know, dude. I'm out of it.
Roll raffle, and your winner is Razin. Mr. Razin, you have won a $20 PSN card for PSN. $20. Courtesy of Vermilion Shadow. Thank you very much, Vermilion Shadow. We appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, so either I'll get the code from Vermilion, I'll send it to you, or Vermilion can send it to you. Now, Vermilion, make sure not to send it in the chat. Don't do that again, alright? Like, send it to me via DM and I'll send it to him or something, I don't know. But yeah, let's not have some put it in the chat because then that'll turn into a free-for-all. But anyways, alright, now. Okay, cool. Just sent it to him. Thank you, Vermilion Shadow. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Final giveaway for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I need 2 winners for the PlayStation 4.
Watch her.
The word is
PlayStation
going
Cats.
to be K. You know what I'm talking about. Put the word K, the letter K, just like everybody on the King of Hate forums did, and you have an opportunity to win something for the PlayStation 4.
Just one letter. What?
Yeah.
What's wrong with putting K down?
The letter K.
Fucker.
Yeah. And thankfully there's more than 3 people here, or else it'd look racist as shit.
Dude, look at all the K's, man.
Yeah. That'd be funny if the mods came in and they just saw people put like KKK and shit, and we'd get shut down.
Oh no.
That'd be funny. Like, oh, they're telling people to put racist shit in the chat. It's an inside joke from, well, not inside joke. It's a joke from the whatchamacallit, from the forums. Everybody just put K. You guys will know. You guys get the reference. Except for Fazzy over here with the super F. That's not a K. That's why Fazzy got an F in English.
I don't care. That's
He
the
doesn't
point.
He thinks F is working.
So again, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, this is a... Now, the disclaimer would be that you will most likely need to have a U.S. account. That's the best of my knowledge, that you would need a
You
U.S.
need to.
account for this PS. But, I mean, obviously you could make one very easily. So, I mean, I guess maybe you're... Ooh, somebody tried to get in twice. Let's give shame to @Raptor ate my lunch. Shame. You see, if it ever says you don't have enough meow point 00, that means that you're using 2 accounts on the same IP address. Shame.
Ooh.
Shame on you. How dare you?
shame.
How
What did someone
rude.
try to do?
They tried to enter with 2 accounts on the same IP address.
Shame.
Shame. How dare you? Raptor ate my lunch. Shame on you. Alright, but anyways, as soon as this is done, we'll have 2. Shame on you, Raptor. Well, it's not Shadow Raptor. He's too busy. He's on a date with I won't do that. But anyways. Hey, you owe me one. You know who you are. All right, so we'll get this done. I need 2 winners. 2 winners for a PS4 digital code that will most likely require a US PSN account, which you can easily make. If you're in the UK, you can easily just make another account using an email address, and yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All right. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. The letter is K, like SOK. K? K.
KY jelly.
Oh, like Gooby. Yeah, Gooby says K.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna stip riffle.
I fucking hate you, Gooby.
Gooby.
Okay.
Stop raffle. Roll raffle. Your first winner is Xiao PT.
Ciao.
Shishao.
Ciao.
Don't know who you are.
Malapo to the
Seashell.
Chinese.
I want to do the Chinese.
And your second
Shishao.
winner is.
Nah.
Second winner is Bowser Chomp. 2 of you. Courtesy of Mr. Moneybags Tyler Hansen have won PS4 digital codes for Overwatch.
The world needs more heroes.
Yeah.
The world needs more heroes.
Oh,
Heroes never die.
And the 2 of you
Or a
have won
prize.
copies of Overwatch, so you can be part of the problem, part of this. You can play with us, goddammit. You should. That'd be
Yeet.
fun. You guys have now won Overwatch on PlayStation 4 courtesy. I ain't got no PS4.
Oh,
Okay.
he's got no PS4.
Well, let's re-roll
There's
it.
still a chance.
Reroll.
That, you know what though, I want to actually like just give absolute credit. That is a very cool thing to do. That is outstanding. We'll re-roll it so that way it's not weird, so you don't have to give away. But that is really cool of you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Other people would have just taken it and given it away to somebody else or whatever. That is really cool of you. I respect that a lot. So props to you. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. I tried. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool of you. Yeah, props to. How do you pronounce it?
Zizao.
Okay.
I think he said he's from Portugal.
Kudos
so
to
Xishao.
you. Yeah, kudos to you.
Xishao.
Very-
Speaks Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Portuguese.
Yeah, maybe you could talk
Yeah.
to him for us. But yeah.
Yeah.
Obrigado. All right, next person is the winner. The second winner of Overwatch on PS4 digital code is
Oh wait.
Oh, Bowser Chomp said he doesn't have a PS4 either.
Grab Me a Coke. All right.
Reroll again.
And re-roll,
Yeah, re-roll
again.
again.
All right.
Yeah, Bowser Chomp said he doesn't have a PS4 either.
So
Yeah.
Grab Me a Coke and Sonic's Fan 81. Sonic's Fan 81 and Grab Me a Coke. You two have won. Okay, another re-roll. All right. So Sonic's Fan. Roll raffle. Your winner is. It's taking a
The
long
winner
time.
is-
God damn it,
Yeah,
Meowbot.
What happened? What happened?
Rip me out, boss.
What happened? What's
No.
it? What is
Put
it
it down
doing?
again. Put it down again.
No, Meowbot, no.
Roll raffle. The winner is
There we go.
Darkside Crab. Darkside
Alright.
Crab. You have won a copy on PS4 of Overwatch. Let's see if he. Darkside Crab. Calling Darkside Crab.
Oh,
Yay! Alright, Darkside Crab. You are the winner of the copy of Overwatch. So who's left standing? Sonic's Fan and Darkside Crab?
Yeah.
Okay. So Darkside Crab and Sonic's Fan 81. You have won copies of Overwatch courtesy of Tyler Hansen. And hey, you know what? Let's be honest here. a big round of applause and kudos and all that kind of stuff. Big respect to the people that won and were honest and just said they couldn't have it. Like that's really like the best you can hope for. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get like, too like, I don't want to make it a big deal, but that's like the spirit of this community. Like I'm really happy that people are like that. Like, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So I really respect that. Really, really decent people. You guys are good guys, girls, whatever. Good people. Yeah, that's really cool. So, all right. So thank you very much to Dragon Slayer Vlogs, Mr. Sir Dies a Lot. Thank you very much to Vermilion Shadow. Thank you very much, Tyler Hansen, as always, the fucking the chief investor in these fucking giveaways. I mean, he's made so many possible. We can't thank him enough. I mean, we can't even begin to thank Tyler Hansen for all he's done for us and for you guys, obviously. So thank you very much, Tyler Hansen. Thank you very much, Vermilion Shadow. Thank you very much, Dragon Slayer Vlog. Thank you very much to the cool people in the chat, the honest people. Much respect. Yeah, happy to have you guys around. You guys are cool people. And of course, thank you very much to you guys, the viewers, the YouTube viewers, the stream viewers, people on YouTube. You guys got a lot of giveaways lately, so we want to do one for the stream, but we're trying to balance them out. Thank you guys very much. Thank you to the panel for joining me every week. I don't really say that enough. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Thank you to people that are viewing. Thank you to everyone involved in any way, shape, or form. Thank you. Now, we love you. Go fuck yourselves. Good night.
And this time, for real, see you.
Bye.
Yeah.
Adios.
Lewis is a chode.